That way you can't see the eyes as bad.
This fucking game is about winning and losing. Me, I don't fucking lose.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's up? What's up, man? Blessings.
Hey, man, I can't even front. Your idea to put that song for the intro, every time I hear it, I like it. It just goes.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah. I got some good ideas sometimes.
No, Randall's the A&R around here. If there's any music that gets played,
sometime.
When there's any music that gets played, Randall A&R.
Hey, what Mike Lowry said, Bad Boys? My shit always works sometime.
Yo, so how you doing, man? How's life? How's everything?
Man, beautiful, blessed, and highly flavored. How about yourself, brother? How about yourself?
Same, man. I can't complain, man. Just out here trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
It wouldn't help anyway, so don't worry about it, brother.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. All right, man. So, actually, look at who we got here.
Oh, shit. The man, the myth, the legend.
The bearded dragon is here. He has arrived.
What's happening?
How you doing, Cam? We was just getting through intros and shit, man. How you doing, bro?
Oh, solid. How y'all doing?
Man, can't complain. We was just talking about how blessed and highly favored we were, or Randall was.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Great way to kick it off.
I was trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
We out here, say, look, man, so you guys are being out here being heathens. Okay, I see what it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
I expect that from Child. I don't expect that from you, Cam.
I'm working with what the Lord gave me. All right, this is okay. I gotta do.
As they say, he's not done with me yet, right?
Exactly.
Nah,
There's more to be done. More work to be done.
It's not done with either one of us. All right, so let's get to our first segment. Rick Ross has been quite on the press run as of recent, and he's made some disrespectful comments about Freeway Rick Ross, the person who he got his name from. So first, before I get you guys' thoughts, I want to go ahead and play a little bit about what he said.
He wasted a lot of people's time. I hope he's coping with the crack addiction that he's been dealing with this whole time, and I hope your listeners, I hope you didn't disappoint your listeners listening to that shit. I just hope, man, you gotta maintain a certain level of quality, and you've allowed it to dip
to
a few times.
Putting him on.
I mean, you should go look at your ratings. Pull up the ratings.
Ross, type in YouTube Rick Ross, Bet David. Let's see how he performed. I don't know actually how he performed, but let's look it up.
So I'm gonna stop that before we get copyright stricken, and I want to get you guys' thoughts on these comments.
Where's this energy coming from when you was taking his name? Where's the energy coming from? Period. If I'm being honest, man. Like, I don't understand the energy that we're displaying here. It seemed like for the last 2 years was the years of the beef. Everybody manufacturing these beefs with each other, which is crazy. They're irresponsible. And if Rick Ross if Rick really is out there, Freeway Rick really is out there doing crack and drugs, I hope that somebody can get him help, and he shouldn't be being exploited by Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? That's wild to me, B.
I saw Rick Ross at the end of last year, give or take around there. He was doing just fine. Had a lovely woman on his arm walking into an event that I was heading out of. I think Rick Ross is doing just fine. Okay, so I'll say that. I don't know unless he just cleaned up nice that night. I think we literally bumped into each other. Oh, excuse me. Oh, how you doing? You good? All right, cool. Literally, that nigga is doing just fine. Last time I saw him. But this is just more. Let me pull out my white bag. More malarkey from Rick Ross. I mean, William Roberts.
Malarkey, a new word.
We know what I'm saying? Pull
the white word calendar of the month, baby. This dude is William Roberts is so full of it, bro. I get so tired of this dude.
Oh no, I gotta give Malarkey the air horns real quick. Give Malarkey. Hold on. The key word of the day.
Man, I can't stand his whole person. Your whole life is a persona. So you have to try to tear down the people who really did it that you took so much from, because everything about you is a persona, William. This is what you have to do, because that's who you are. You're a persona. You've created a character. You tried to max out the sliders, and that's good. You've built a great life for yourself, but at the same time, you're still just a created character, bro. This is not who you are. This is not who you ever been. You're still the bare-faced PO. Okay, that's all you are. You're a corrections officer, bro. That's it. That's who you are with the little afro. We got the photo. We seen you. Okay, we know who you really are. So stop trying to throw somebody who has credibility in the streets under the bus to try to further the narrative of who you think you are. We know where you got the name from. Nobody's stupid, William. So quit playing games. All right.
Salute to Cam. We should let Cam.
God damn.
We should let
Should
Cam
let
go.
you go last. My shit gonna seem like Wonder Bread after this. Look, man, I think what this all really stems from is from the two lawsuits that Freeway Ricky Ross filed against Rick Ross, trying to take back the ownership of the name. And those two lawsuits were obviously thrown out, and there was nothing further that came from it. And I think that that's what Rick Ross is really salty about. I think that he originally took the name thinking that it was going to be paying homage to Rick Ross, but Rick Freeway didn't take it that way because of Rick Ross' past of being a CO and having whatever he's got in his past. So there's tensions there, I think, because of that. And I think right now, Rick Ross is on his 50 Cent shit, where he's pretty much going on a tour dissing everybody. Anybody that he gonna fuck with right now, 50, Yayo, this guy, anyone he gonna rock with right now, he's on his tour promoting his album, trying to get as much visibility as he can, and he's just saying wild shit. So I think that this whole thing, similar to, Rick Ross's career, his, obviously Cam is right. He's a caricature of, somebody that really did the shit that he's talking about in his records. And so I think with Ross, he has to figure out how to separate, the who his character is from this tension that he has with someone that his name pays homage to. It's a weird space that he's in. It's a weird space that Freeway is in. But I think Rick is just on promo right now. I don't think this means much of shit.
Promo for an album.
I'm just keeping. Yeah, for sure. Promo for an album that's not going to do much numbers, but he's outside. I think he's out there to get a respectable number because of the number that came back on Iceman. You know what I'm saying? Rick needs to do at least 50, 60.
What was the number on Iceman?
400 plus, right?
460 for the first week, and then he hit 5. He hits gold by Sunday, but for the first week, quote unquote, it was 460.
460.
They gassed that album, but are we gonna talk about that?
I mean, we can talk about it now. What y'all think about this Drake project? Like, what do you think about the first week number?
Come on, rapper. Come on, Mr. Rapper.
Are you talking about me? Yeah, no, this album, I enjoy this album. The more I listen to it, I enjoy it more. When I first heard it, I wasn't very thrilled. And the more I listen to it, I enjoy it more. So, shout out to Iceman.
Yeah, for me, or you want to go, Randall?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, for me, I think that this album was going to do numbers. And I actually had a conversation with another friend of mine about this a while ago. Because of all the controversy and the shit that happened 2 years ago, there was a high anticipation for this album. And I think that no matter what, this album was going to do numbers because people wanted to hear what Drake had to say. I think that the real test is on the next project. The real test is when there's no controversy whatsoever, and we just hear what kind of music he actually comes out with that's not addressing a bunch of shit. But nonetheless, I'm happy for him that he did the first week that he did. I think it's amazing that he could, step out and do those type of numbers. And as well, it's just good for the genre. So I'm fucking with that. But I also want to see, like, it was like some report I read on Instagram. I'm not sure if it's real or not, but it said that he like surpassed Michael Jackson for like the most Billboard entries. Yeah, both number ones or something like that. Yeah, something like that. And so my thing is this: He has a lot of shit on the Billboard right now. I just want to see how long it stays there. You know, typically Drake has records that will stick on the Billboard for a really long time. And so, you know, you talk about like, what's that Janice Shut the Fuck Up record and a couple other records.
I think it's going to be
right
that
now.
and Shebang. That and Shebang are probably going to be the ones.
Yeah, that and Shebang. I want to see what the staying power is. You know, that's really the key for me. I think everyone's still excited to hear what he said, and everyone's dissecting it. You know, give it some time. I think in this market, the real test of time is what albums stay around and what albums stick around and what albums stay in the conversation cycle. You know, not to be that guy, but the last album I felt like they had that was GNX. You know, there's really been no, and before that, I couldn't even tell you the last project that really had staying power where people were, you know, listening to it for longer than 2 weeks.
Real quick, I underestimated how stupid haters are, because I think that also helped Drake a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
People hate him so much that they wanted to play it so that they could find lyrics to make fun of. I underestimated. I thought there would be more of a swell of people trying to counterbalance it by going back to GNX and then propping that up. Because if you truly hate Drake and don't feel like his music should be around, wouldn't the wise and intelligent thing to do be to prop up the person you feel like is the antithesis and what hip hop needs by pushing GNX back to the forefront? But I don't know. Maybe I'm just too. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you would think that, but people ain't too smart.
I wasn't impressed with the album. I thought it was okay. I thought, you know, for Drake standards, I thought it was an average project for Drake. You know, we've seen him shoot high, but it's been pretty par for the course in the last 5 years with Drake when it comes to his music. I mean, it was solid at best.
Yeah, I haven't really gone back to it, so I'm not even going to give an update.
I listened to it once. I tried to listen to it again. I was like, okay.
For me, I do this with all albums, so it's not just a Drake thing. I don't have any disdain towards him. For me, it's just pretty simple. If I listen to your project once, something needs to catch me for me to go back to it. If it doesn't, I'm not going back to it.
I know. I just wish Drake would get over everything that happened and start just worry about the music.
Yeah, I just want to hear songs, bro. I just want to hear songs, man. I just want to hear songs.
I think that'll happen after this, but yeah, I mean, this is the first project since the beef, so it's going to address the beef.
Sticking to the music, Jim Jones calls out Cameron for a versus. Do you want to see this? And whether you do or do not want to see this, who would win?
We got a lot of dumb things, man. We got a lot. Word to Charlamagne.
What's wrong with your generation, Try?
That's not my generation. Jim Jones older than me, nigga. Fuck that. Jim Jones graduated in the 90s. I graduated in the 2000s, nigga. You clear about that? That nigga graduated in the.
Jim Jones is older than you. He tried to act like he's younger than he can.
Yeah. Jim Jones graduated at the tail end of the crack era. Nigga, crack was never sold when I was outside. Never. Never. Niggas that moved on from that by then, bro.
My question is, what is he gonna play balling, and then he's gonna play the remix that Jay stole. He's gonna play that 19 times, right? Like, come on, man. Jim gotta stop it. Jim gotta stop.
Can I be real?
Yeah.
Jim just has little brother syndrome, and he's just never shook it. He's constantly like, it almost feels like he's like trying to just punch up at Cameron for like some level of approval. Like every 6 to 8 months, there's always something with him and Cameron going at it. And Cameron's just pushing him back by the top of his head and he just swinging at him. And I don't understand why this keeps happening. Like every 6 to 8 months. Like it's crazy. Remember when Cameron was doing like 4-hour-long IG lives talking about the whole history of them because they was going back and forth? Like, bro, like cut it out, man. You have Ballin', you had a big hit, arguably the biggest hit of either one of them. So, I mean, just rest your hat on that and call it a day.
Oh, hell no. Don't say that, nigga.
I said arguably.
It's not even arguably. Old boy was nigga. Old boy was #1 on the Billboard fucking 100. Are you crazy?
I gotta double check that.
Nigga, Old Boy was huge. Nigga,
I like Old Boy more, even though the raps are horrible in it. But I like Old Boy more.
He got 2 of them, Old Boy and Hey Ma.
Hey Ma was
huge.
That was not #1.
No, it wasn't #1, but it was a big record. I don't even think We Fly High was a #1 record on Billboard 100. I think it was a #1 hip hop and R&B record. Yeah, I don't know if it was,
It was just a
number one
way
Billboard.
bigger. It was a way bigger record in the culture.
It was
Even if it
number
wasn't
5.
number one.
nigga. That was number 5 on Billboard.
What was number 5?
We Fly High.
What about
What
Oh
about-
Boy?
Let's look for Oh Boy.
Yeah.
We got technology. We don't got to guess.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Let's see. Oh boy, number 4.
Yeah,
number 4.
I told you. I said they were equally as big. I thought they were equally as big, man.
Oh man, number 4. Damn, Jim, I tried. I tried to give you one. I tried to give you something, my nigga.
But either way, number 5. That's tomato. Like that's
Hey, nigga. Hey, the podium different. You know what I'm saying? Like neither one of them made it to the podium, but he was close.
Okay,
I will
okay,
say this,
okay. So
though.
let's
I
be
will say
real.
this.
So let's be
I will
real.
say this. Cam did it in 2001.
2002.
Or
It
2000.
was 02. It was 02.
2002.
We Fly High was what? 2006.
Yeah, I think that competition in 2002 was a little stiffer.
But you had more illegal streaming in 2006.
Facts. Super fact. Yeah, but radio was still popping in 06 though.
True.
Still, that's true. That's true.
Radio was still popping in 06.
Either way,
You know what? I'm gonna give this one to Jim. I retract. A real nigga can admit when he's wrong. So, yes, Oh Boy peaked at number 4, and We Fly High peaked at number 5. But Oh Boy spent 20 weeks on the charts, and We Fly High spent 28 weeks on the charts. So I gotta give it to Jim. I do. I gotta give it to Jim. I gotta give it to Jim. I gotta give it to Jim.
Now, with that being said, some of that has to do with Jay-Z taking the beat because the spin still counted. If I understand music correctly, when he took
Of course.
it still counted as Jim spins.
It's not Jim's fault that this nigga Cameron put Jewel's weak ass on his song instead of Jay-Z. You got to make smarter decisions.
Jim
Okay.
didn't
You
put
gotta
Jay
make
on-
smarter decisions.
Jim didn't put
We
Jay
ain't-
on
all them banana hammer
No, he's
bandanas.
talking
Get
about,
out
he's
of here.
talking about the verse that Cam deleted from Jay-Z's on Oh Boy.
You're right.
That's what he's talking
Correct.
about.
You're right.
Correct.
Trying to be cute
It's-
and be funny.
Hey,
yeah.
If Hove was on Oh Boy in 02, oh shit.
That's
That
crazy,
for sure becomes
But
a number one.
that's because it becomes Hove's song. Let's be real. That's how
It depends how
Hove probably
crazy.
did.
It depends how
Hove
crazy
and
you
02
are.
on the old boy beat? Nigga, are you crazy? What?
Who am I gassing?
What are we talking
Hove
about?
in 02. Yeah, Hove in 02's flow was insane.
Oh my
yeah,
god, what?
Yeah, his
That's
flow in
so
02
different.
was insane. Yeah. I'm still mad that beat has not, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, bro. All right. Let's get to the NBA playoff conference talk. Cleveland gets swept by the New York Knicks. Thoughts on this series?
What series?
Man, look. The Knicks are a better team. But the display of lack of effort from Cleveland throughout the entire series, outside of game 1.
Half of game 1.
You get what I'm saying, right? They should have never lost game 1. Once they came back, it seems like they never recovered. And there was no adjustments. And then we had the donkey of the day moment. I think we're going to talk about that, so I won't bring it up. The donkey of the series moment from the coach. I mean, my
Oh, we
God.
gonna talk about it.
Change something if it ain't right. Do something different if it ain't right. I mean, it was that was pathetic.
So
They
you're
should
saying you
fight
don't
him.
believe in Sam Merrill, is what you're saying.
I don't believe in Sam Merrill. I don't believe in Donovan Mitchell. I don't believe in James Harden. I don't believe like those three need to be fired. You can't fire players, obviously, but those three need to be fired. If this is a Fortune 500 company, them
That Kenny Atkinson needs to be fired
immediately.
He needs to be
okay.
fired.
Yeah, that was a bad display for sure. Okay, so I have two questions. First off, the word is the old Harden promise is going to be fulfilled. They're going to sign him to a multi-year extension. How many years does this set the Cavaliers back? It's my first
30
question.
or 40.
And my second question is, at what ranking on your team do you feel like you have a comfortable contender if Donovan Mitchell is in that position? So obviously not number one. So where would you feel comfortable having Donovan Mitchell on your team? He's a complete ball stopper in the playoffs. He can get you some buckets, but obviously he's not going to defend. So where do you feel comfortable having him in the pecking order of your team if you want to have him?
He's a two. I think
he's a two?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
I was going to say, I think a three at best, honestly. I don't think so
at all. I'm going to be real with you. I think that when the league figures out that Donovan Mitchell is probably the best sixth man of all time, that's when he's going to flourish.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Donovan Mitchell is just like, he's just Norman Powell with less of a temper and a beautiful wife. I mean, if we really being honest, that's really what he is.
He's a little better than Norman Powell.
Yeah.
We not
you can get you're going about the same way if you're relying on him to take you somewhere.
He's a little better than Norman Powell. Little better than Norman Powell. All right, so James Harden, highly scrutinized about his play, but insisted he played well, even on defense. Now, before I get to, I got something to play.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Drives, gets past Harden, gets inside, the floater's up and good. So the Knicks are going to get him from Utah, and then the Cavs swooped in and made the deal as Brunson the float. Knicks, meanwhile, trying to put together what would be a thrilling comeback, but it's been all Cavs here in the second half. Brunson drives on Harden, gets inside, finds Towns. Towns reverses and backs it home.
Since my time in the league, well balanced, well coached,
but still trailing. Brunson backs it home again to roll. Brunson guarded by Harden.
This is all first verse.
Fakes, drive, gets
literally
inside,
all
jumper,
one quarter of some of the worst defense you're ever going to see in your life. Not even just by Harden. This is a team effort of ass.
Brunson drives, pulls up, shot is
They
up.
left Harden out there on the island.
Yeah.
Guys might want a timeout if he scores.
Brunson, three-pointer, puts it in.
That one wasn't bad defense. That last shot was not bad defense. That was good offense. I'll give him that one. That last three from Brunson. I'll give him one.
Is it just delusion, him saying that he felt like he played solid defense?
Yes.
Like, what are we doing here?
We live in a world we can make our own reality just because we say it.
Look, man, he shouldn't even have been in that position, but he still played bad defense. Two things can be true at once. He shouldn't have been left out there on his own like that, and he also should have put up more of an effort to cut off some of those drives and actually put a body in front of Brunson instead of acting like he just assumes he's playing Olay defense across every time he's coming down the baseline, just assuming Jared Allen's going to be there or Mobley's going to be there waiting. Like, you still need to put up some type of an effort, because even if they are there, now you got a wide open big just waiting, because you're just leaving a nigga wide open within 5 feet of the cup. So Harden.
Look. But at what point, as a coach, do you make an adjustment? Any adjustment on either side of the ball?
He clearly went to the school of Doc Rivers and adjustments.
No, he went to analytics. Just keep doing the thing that we said do, and we should win this.
Let's be real. I'm not even trying to shoot him bail. This is more of an indictment on coaching in general. How many coaches do you trust to make a wise adjustment in a playoff series in the NBA right now? I don't even know if there's that many.
All of them except for Kenny Atkinson.
All of them? Oh, I want to give all the coaches that much credit.
All the coaches that were in the playoffs were competent enough to know that you shouldn't leave James Harden out there on an island. I think every coach in the playoffs would have sat James Harden at least to see if they could get some stops with someone else, at least to see how the offense flowed with Donovan Mitchell being the primary guy.
That's the main problem.
At least to see what it looks like with Evan Mobley being the second guy. You have to, though, throw different looks at the guy. You cannot just sit around and let your guy get cooked all fourth quarter while you're just draining away a 22-point lead. That was the most egregious display of coaching that I've seen in a really long time.
Game 4, they won an 18-0 run. The Knicks won an 18-0 run.
Mm-hmm. It was like right in the third quarter, right? Like the start of the third game here?
Third going to the fourth, I believe. He did not call a timeout, and his reasoning was, I don't want to waste timeouts. They take timeouts away from you at the end of the quarter, at the last 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. I can't remember which one it is. So you were gonna lose it anyway. You taking it home? Like, what are you doing? You taking your time at home? Is it worth something at home? What the fuck is going on?
So speaking of Kenny,
I think the problem is the offense also flows worse with just Donovan on the floor with the rest of the pieces. It flows better with Harden. The ball actually moves offensively when Harden was on the floor as opposed to Donovan. Like Donovan doesn't hit doesn't hit teammates.
I mean, it does. I understand that, but however, maybe if you get some stops defensively, it can translate into offense. You can't do shit on offense. Yeah, you can't do shit, especially with Donovan Mitchell. You can't do shit on offense if every single time they're going down, they're getting a bucket and they're allowed to get back and set their defense. That just doesn't work. You have to create some chaos getting the ball off the rim and going with it. Or even not if it's transition, but semi-transition buckets where you got guys coming down and you just find a little spot to get an open three, or you just find a little guy in the corner for an open three. Those opportunities come off of misses. They don't come off of makes. So even if the offense runs terribly through Donovan Mitchell, you still have to give him a different fucking look.
Man.
You know? And speaking of Kenny Atkinson,
good.
Oh, my bad. He mentioned in the post-game interview, I think it was after game 3. Here, I'm just going to play this shit because it's fucking crazy to even hear a coach say this.
Analytically, I think we won the I said 3 out of 3. I think 2 out of 3. And the expected. I don't know if you guys follow that. Is that expected?
They were down 0-3 in this series, and he said analytically, they've won 2 out of 3.
Give him a banner.
Now, Randall.
Banner up.
Now, Randall, you said earlier in the group text that the flopping in OKC is what's bad for the league. Nah, nigga. This is what's bad for the league.
You know what this is? You know what this is? This is what happens when owners, and I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say what it is. When owners look a certain way and think a certain way and hire people they're comfortable with, who doesn't understand the reality of basketball, who can explain something. This is what happens when you have hedge funds and everything taking over, and they understand analyzing spreadsheets, but they don't understand cause and effect of a basketball game. These are the type of hires you get where he literally believes in analytics so much that he doesn't understand basketball. He can only coach to a spreadsheet. That spreadsheet cannot determine cause and effect, which is the biggest thing in basketball. Basketball's a reaction sport. It's an action-reaction sport. That's all it is. You can't analyze that to a win. There's no amount of threes that you can get. Or there's no amount of paint touches that you can get to compensate for, the cat can't be really guarded in this series, so you better double it. You know, Brunson is getting to his sweet spot every single time. You know, everybody in the world knows where Brunson wants to shoot the ball. Why are you allowing him to get there, of all places? Make him go somewhere else to shoot the ball. Why are we in a drop coverage every single play? And you do that for a full quarter, and you realize it don't work, and you're down 16. Then you go to a blitz. It just doesn't make sense. None of it sense. None of it makes sense. You can't tell
Makes
him
absolutely no sense.
coverage that he's reading that and he's going to get to his spot and shoot the ball where he very comfortably. You can't figure that out. Icing, and I'm being a basketball geek here, so people don't understand what ice is. Ice is basically when they're trying to set a screen. If you're guarding him, you jump up the floor and you push him to the baseline. To the sideline. That's simple. Make his ass go the other way. Stop letting him go. Oh, they didn't ice him one time in the series. You got to give guys like that different looks, or he's gonna kill you.
He did kill them. What do you mean? He did kill them.
Hire me.
They made Jalen Brunson look like Isaiah in his prime out there.
And then the nigga had the nerve to say, analytically won 2 out of 3. No, nigga. You lost 3 out of 3. Dummy.
No.
Dummy.
What do you think about this, Cam?
It's really unfortunate. I think Kenny Atkinson is actually a good coach. I mean, he's been to a lot of places. He's coached on a lot of good teams. He's been a great assistant, for sure. Maybe some guys aren't built to be head coaches. Maybe he just needs to be an assistant again, and that's fine. But I'm a little bit, obviously I'm a little bit younger than you fellas, but I am definitely not a big, like, full-on analytics guy, bro. I kind of hate it. I kind of hate when somebody will sit back and tell you, sit back and you watch the game. And you know what you just watched. You know what just happened. You saw what just happened. And somebody says, well, if you look at the analytics here from cleaningtheglass.com, it shows you that the expected points per shot attempted I don't give a fuck what they were supposed to make. They ain't make them because they were going against the flow of the natural game that they were in, and they were just going off of what a spreadsheet told them to do in that moment. Fuck the spreadsheet. If you are in a situation, if the spreadsheet told you, if you were to box him, imagine if there was analytics in boxing. If I go, he's real weak against the left cross, so I'm just trying to set that up. And now you're getting hit in the face. You're getting backed up in the corner all fight. But, if you look at the analytics, I had a lot of expected punches that should have landed, but his Philly shell was work. Nigga, get away from me. I don't want to hear none of this shit. You don't go off of analytics forever. Baseball does it, and it be pissing me off. You can't always just do that, bro. Analytics does not just control everything about the game. It's a natural flow. You have to just go with the flow. Sometimes it don't work out.
Sometimes it's based on intuition and gut.
Speaking of baseball, Dave Roberts did that, and he would lose. The moment he starts saying, I'm going to go with my gut sometime, they start fucking winning World Series.
No. That's a bad example. Trust me.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying he doesn't go on analytics. But what I'm saying is, recently, you've seen him go away from it from time to time. And sometimes it's worked. Sometimes he's actually... No,
I'm saying that the times that he used to go with his gut actually cost the Dodgers. I was there in 2019 when he said, I'm going to leave Kershaw out for another inning. I just feel like it's a good idea. Meanwhile, we had a lefty in the pen that has struck out Juan Soto 5 times in the series. And he said, nah, Kershaw's got it.
And we're having two conversations in regard to that. Because sometimes your gut it hurts, it kicks you in your face, and that's okay. And to me, when you're in the moment, it's okay for it to hit you in the face sometimes because that's sports. You're not gonna always make the right decision based on I've been plenty of times where I've made as a very low level coach in high school, right? Well, we've made decisions and it's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but we went with what we knew, and I'm okay with a guy losing if you go with what you know and not looking at a spreadsheet saying I have to do this because this says this. That's not how sports work.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll put it to you like this.
That time just pisses me off so much. That was game 5. Goddamn it! Oh God, it was game 5. Randall, I was in the stands. I had to watch them run over Kershaw jerseys in the parking lot because this nigga wants to leave him in the game.
Looking like, good job, trust me, your gut. It's just the bounce of the ball sometimes. That's all. That's how I feel about it.
Sorry, I'm still in mourning. I know we've won some ships since then.
I'm
still livid, bro. I'll never forget that night.
Get over it.
3, but yes, you're right.
Yeah, I feel like regardless of the outcome, I'm much more comfortable with a coach or a player coming to the podium and saying that, they saw something and that's the reason why they made the decision, or they felt something and that's the reason why they made the decision, versus them coming in saying, hey, well, James Harden gets a stop 73% of the time, so I figured eventually the percentages would catch up and he would just figure it out. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that shit at all.
If you want to go off analytics, why don't you analyze his last few playoff series everywhere he been, and you tell me how that go? Analyze that.
Why don't you guys have live statisticians that are giving you analytics live and telling you what the analytics are, but game by game or week by week or within smaller?
They do try, but those are assistant coaches, and based off the way he handled this situation, and I got to go really look at how he's coached the whole season. He probably was the coach who always went up to like during film sessions. Is like, well, and he'll always reference the paper first and say, well, the reason we're seeing this is because this, and this, right? It's never been his gut. He's never really looked at basketball a certain way. Like, but that's what happens when you got a bunch of niggas who don't play
Do we
basketball.
know who the assistants are in Cleveland? I don't even know who they are.
I don't.
They're probably all
look it
smart.
up.
And they should all be smarter than he is.
Well, enough talking about Cleveland. OKC took a 3-2 lead in the Spurs series, or versus the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals. It's a best to one. Who wins the series?
I think OKC is going to win this now. I think San Antonio honestly looked really just tired in the last game. I don't think they really had. I think the legs are starting to fall out from underneath them a little bit. Just the pace you have to play to keep up with a team that runs as deep as the Thunder are, where you can lose AJ Mitchell, who's been playing out of his mind in the playoffs. You still don't have J-Dub, and they I mean, obviously what helps is they're able to hit you harder than any other team can, and you can't hit them as hard.
And then fall on the other end.
Now, I do think in this past game that was a little overblown. Everybody was trying to blow that out of the water when the free throws were damn near dead even. It's been they stopped letting both of these teams foul 2 games ago, and I hate that. Yeah, exactly. I like the game. I like the game one intensity, like call it like that. But at least they're calling it both ways. Everybody's getting these foul calls. I just don't like the foul calls in general as much as they're being called. But at that point, just adapt. But it's just the pace of everything. And just what you really can't account for, you want to talk about analytics. There ain't shit you can do when Alex Caruso shot 29% from 3 in the regular season, and now he's shooting 47.7 in the playoffs. You really can't. There's nothing you really do about that.
Let's keep it tall, though. Alex Caruso definitely shows up in the playoffs and plays way
for sure.
But
my nigga,
he's one of those guys.
This nigga's shooting like Clay right now. It don't make no
but
you
know what? But you know what? Also against the Spurs, because I think that their mentality has always been, we need to stop McCain. We need to stop these other threats. And they kind of leave Caruso open a lot. And I'm wondering if they're going to make that adjustment next game, because he hit him for 30 in game 1. I think he hit him for, if not 30, really close to it last game. Like, if you leave him open, he's going to torch your ass. Caruso's not playing. He got the heart of a lion in that rib.
I mean, it comes down to who do you leave open from there. I mean, they figured it out pretty well in game 4. Because I don't even think Caruso scored really in game 4, and they won that game pretty handily. I don't see. I think I think they're just cooked. I think especially Wemby, who had to played a lot of restricted minutes throughout the season, and now he's having to play the hardest games he's ever had to play, and they're every other day. I think this is just going to be the learning experience. He's got to go back and just really hit the cardio hard and be ready for next year.
Yeah, I think it's more than cardio though too. I think it's also getting in the weight room. I think I started to see flashbacks of Jordan going through those Detroit series where, they're beating Wemby the fuck up, and you're starting to see.
Hartenstein is putting hands on that
Hartenstein is putting hands on that nigga, bro. So it's like he's starting to really feel the ramifications of not having the body mass and not having some muscle. So I think this summer we're probably going to see another big transformation by Wemby where he starts to get closer to that Giannis kind of body, because he's going to need it, bro, because that's the only way to neutralize his game. You cannot neutralize his game any other way. You have to get physical with him. And so he's going to have to combat that physicality with physicality. So
you
have to get back to the
of the mass actually affecting how healthy he can remain.
Well,
I think the mass improves his ability to stay healthy. I think the mass allows him to have better lateral movement because he can make harder plants. I think the mass allows him to withstand certain little, knee, bumps, contusions, shit like that. I think the mass also allows him to get through double teams and defense. Like I see him struggling a lot of times where he tries to split the defense over the top to get to the middle of the key to get the jumper off. He's having times when, having hard times when they're slapping his arms and when they're hitting his hands. He has to strengthen up there so where he swings through kind of like when Giannis does now. He can swing all the way through, get to his shot, and it's not an issue through contact, and he's struggling there. Also his center of gravity too. This nigga it looks like he looks like Slender Man out there just fucking flopping around that court. Like that center of gravity is gonna have to improve too for him to be able to play through physicality.
So I'll answer that question, the original question. I think we're gonna get a blowout in Game 6. Every game's been a blowout. Every game's been a blowout in the series. I don't understand that. It looked like it's shaping up to be a great series, but it just seemed like both coaches are making great adjustments game by game.
Minus Game 4, they've all been good blowouts though. They're not like
they're not like from they're not like
blowouts. But
they're not from like
each
tip to
coaching
tip to
staff is
blowouts.
making great adjustments. I really like them. I think we're gonna go to games. I think it's gonna go to Game 7, and I think it's gonna be a slug. I think that's gonna be the closest game of the series in Game 7. I picked San Antonio, so I'm gonna stick with San Antonio. And I'm honestly I'm openly rooting for San Antonio. I really am.
Yeah.
I want San Antonio.
I never gave mine. I'm gonna say OKC is gonna win this, and contrary to popular opinion, I think they're gonna win in Game 6. I think their experience and some of the attrition that I'm seeing with the Spurs is gonna catch up to them. One thing that Oklahoma has not done yet, which they need to crack the code on, is getting off to a good start. They have not gotten off to a good start in any game in this series. And I think Game 6 is going to be the game when they finally do. They figure that out. And I think they're going to go in there with the mentality that they don't even want to see a Game 7. They want to close out. So I got OKC, especially if Jared McCain has a good game. He's slowly becoming the second option over there. Chet Holmgren is a pussy. I'm just
They just be switching out light skins. They just be switching out light skins, bro. They literally said, "Hey yo, AJ Mitchell out. Hey yo, hey quit painting your nails. Get in the game. Hey yo, give me the game,
Jared McCain as fucking zesty as this nigga is a baller.
Hey, that nigga
I can't even hold you.
The fact that the Sixers traded
hooper.
that nigga is still just I never understood. It boggles
He is
my
a
mind,
fucking
bro.
hooper, dog. Like
What they get for him? A second? They got a second rounder for that? Like, what were they doing? Like, Morey deserved to get fired for that shit. That was so stupid.
Like,
Jared McCain is a hooper.
And he balled. And he's balling. He
was balling over there too.
He's not afraid at any moment. He's like, I'm taking these shit. He said, as long as the process is right, I'm gonna keep shooting. And as he should, that's his job. That, you know what I mean?
Hey, low key, he's filling a lot of those Jay Will shoes. He's filling a lot of those Jay Will.
This is really hurting the Jay Will sticking around after this season case. I'll tell you that. If they can keep winning like this, and then imagine if you don't really play much in the finals and they win, because I don't care what nobody say. If it's the Knicks and the Thunder, I'm not. Everybody's like, whoever plays the Knicks are the favorite. Cut the bullshit out.
Who said that?
Nigga, Reggie Miller said it on the broadcast of the last game. He was watching that game and said, whoever wins the series, the Knicks are going to be favored.
So here's the thing. I think that when you listen to those guys, I think they have a job to sell the game.
They selling a game that ain't even happening yet because they tweaking.
Because everybody in the world is saying the Western Conference Finals is the finals, right? Yeah. It's Reggie Miller's job to sell this game, regardless if we like it or not. He has to sell. Someone has to jump out there and say the Knicks have a chance. Nobody believes that shit. I don't think nobody with a brain.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, and contrary to a lot of my peoples out there, they're gonna get their heart broken in the finals, and I think OKC is gonna be the one to do it. The Knicks are gonna get their heart broken in the finals. That city is on such a shot of optimism right now that, bro, it's going to destroy that city when they lose in the finals.
I mean, same old Knicks. Same old
All right, so what are your thoughts on Wemby's declining performance? I think we kind of touched on this. You know, we talked about the physicality, right?
But he didn't really have is it declining or he just had a bad game? Which one is it?
I mean, I think
his effort wasn't as high as it should have been in that game. Like it just felt like the effort wasn't there. Like they switched up their entire defensive coverage of how they wanted to play against Shea instead of doing that little boxing trap that they would do when you would bring it up. You would see two here and see Wemby behind it, that little triangular defense they had set up. And then they just decided to just have Wemby roaming and rolling at the start of that game. And on paper, it was great because they were turning the ball over a lot, but they wasn't really turning into much, and they were still getting easier buckets because Wemby's effort just wasn't there from the tip.
Yeah, and I'll say this too. Wemby wasn't giving an effort to get to the paint. He was settling for a lot of jumpers in the last 2 games, and they went in game 4, but they didn't go in game 5. And so I really question, you know, what's going on with Wemby. Is he fatigued? Is it a lot for him? I know that, playing this is probably close to 105 games this season. It's probably the most he's ever played in his life. Is it getting to him?
I hear you, my nigga, but the nigga shot, see, we got to stop looking at the streams, man. Because the game before
I watched the game.
I did too. But what I'm saying is the extreme of him being, I mean, yeah, he had a bad game last game, but the game before that, the nigga had 33, 33, 8, 5, 2 steals, 4 blocks.
What did he shoot though?
50%.
Where you shoot from 3?
3 for 7, which I don't like. I don't like that. But I think he shot the same amount of threes last game. I mean, I just think
I think he shot more last game.
I think both coaches, game by game, are doing a great job of adjusting. If you really look at it, they're just adjusting to what the other team is doing the last game. And they go, okay, cool. Like, this is a boxing match to me. It's like, okay, you won that round. That's all. It's not even a game to me. It's a round. You won that round. Okay, cool. We go to 12. This is going to distance, baby. So,
yeah, I mean, I could see it going 7, but OKC, I think they figured something out last game. And I'm not going to, I mean, I could say what it is, but I think they figured something out last game.
I think because what I would do is I would go back to because it seemed like to me in what game we in? Game 4. Game 4, when they shut him down, they basically held him to like 84, 80 something, 85.
Mm-hmm. It was like 80. It was like a low score.
Yeah, low 80s, whatever it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that San Antonio said, "Oh, cool, we're gonna guard Shea straight up, and we're gonna stop everybody else." Shea, if you can get 60 tonight, get 60, nigga. But we're gonna stay home. We're not gonna let these niggas get off. We're not gonna let nobody else get off. I like that idea, especially with Wemby in the middle right there. I like that idea. I think they'll go back to that because if you look, they kind of went away from that, and I think they went away from that because it was an OKC. And, you like, okay, the niggas at home, so energy's different in different cities. I do know.
Well, also you have to count on the role players playing better, and they did. Like Alex Caruso played better, Derek McCain played better. I forget the other dude with the braids or dreadlock. He played better. Hartenstein played better. Yeah, Jalen. No.
There's 2 Jalen Williams.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, Jalen Williams played really well. Hartenstein played pretty well. Like they got. I mean, even despite getting shitty performances from Chet came out on fire. He was 4 for 4 in the first quarter, and then after that, he kind of just deflated. So, despite getting nothing from Chet Holmgren.
They were waiting all series for a Champagnie game, and he came out shooting like the shit out the ball, and they didn't do nothing with it.
Yeah, they didn't do nothing with it.
I think Hassel, I think Harper, I think Fox, I think all those guys. I think Harrison Barnes, they're all gonna play better at home. That's the good thing about going home.
They also need to stop over dribbling because you got the nigga who led the league in steals over there in Cason Wallace, and you got Caruso. Stop over dribbling if you're a guard for San Antonio. They're gonna pick your pocket eventually.
Well, yeah, you want to keep those turnovers around in the NBA game. You want to keep them anywhere around 13 or 14, below 14.
They've been doing that in a quarter.
We look into the game in the streams. The game before that, they had 11. You know what I'm saying? It's just extremes, man. I think both teams are doing a good job of adjusting, and I really believe that. I'm not just saying that. I really do.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. They're both making crazy adjustments. I just think
And I think
they're going to tire out in this next game.
And I definitely think Popovich is Popovich is in everybody's ear over in San Antonio. He's 100% in everybody's ear.
The other thing, Wemby has to talk to the media after the game. He's got to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, got to do that. Wemby.
Hey, when you win, you can't be in front of the cameras getting all the glory and then ducking out the back when you lose.
Hey, and they gave the nigga another warning.
They gave him a warning. Yeah,
that's the problem.
You gonna take some baguettes from the nigga? What you want to do?
Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga. We need the Eiffel Tower. Tell Trump to go get the Eiffel Tower. We need that.
He might do it.
We start taxing. Hey, you find him a couple $100,000, he'll show his ass up.
For sure. Absolutely. All right. So LeBron said the Lakers need to come to him and pitch why he should take less than the max. Has LeBron played his last game in purple and gold?
This is a real quote?
No, it's not a quote. I'm paraphrasing.
This is the report.
But he really said that along those lines.
It was a report that came out which was clearly leaked by the James.
Was that McMenamin who posted? I need to know who posted. I can't even believe that. That's
find out now.
Mind-boggling. I'm gonna look it up. Y'all discuss it. I'm gonna look it up because I'm just what?
To LeBron, his camp, and this topic. Fuck you, and take the horse you rode in on your way out, brother. We don't gotta explain shit to you.
Oh, it's Wendy's fat ass said it.
Wendy said that. You know,
Wendy's fat ass.
So you know it's true because that's his mode. So you know that's.
Well, you know he don't fuck with Wendy. He threw Wendy under the bus a minute ago.
Yeah,
that was theater. Wendy never said anything negative in response. Negative. He just kept it.
Well, what's he gonna say? That nigga made his career. Of course he ain't gonna say nothing.
That's how you know, man. That was just a love tap. Don't do that shit again. That's all that was. That's all that was. But look, let me explain. Look, LeBron James, you'll never see this. But in case you do, fuck you. Take your ass to wherever you want to go. You want to go to Cleveland? I'll help you pack, my nigga. I will come to the crib, help you pack the U-Haul. Take your silly ass on. It's over. We don't want you here anyway. Nobody got to explain something to you, nigga. Who you think you are? You came and bought us a bubblegum championship to LA. You missed the playoffs more than you made it, and you think you running shit? Nigga, this is the LA Laker town. Take that attitude back to fucking Akron, Ohio, where you losers think winning one championship is great. Fuck you and your crew.
I don't think there's anything else we can say after that.
This nigga Randall is funny, bro. This nigga be acting.
That's how I feel, man.
They be acting like they got LeBron at 27 and he only delivered one championship. That nigga was entering his late 30s.
The nigga played with how many Hall of Famers? He played with how many Hall of Famers?
Look at here you go. Look at him. How many Famers did he play with? The nigga was in his late 30s. Why are you acting like this nigga came to LA and didn't bring y'all a championship when he was 28 years old? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hold up. We can't have it both ways on this show. Well, we're praising this nigga and his production late in his career, but then we're saying, well, winning is not a factor even though you're productive. No, we can't do that. You can't have it both ways. That knife got to cut both ways.
So you think it makes sense to expect 40-year-old LeBron James to be carrying a team in the playoffs? You think time out. You think it makes sense for any player at 40 years old to carry their team in the playoffs?
You talk about your
okay. Let's backtrack. You think it's for 39, 38? At what age should we be saying, hey, LeBron, you still got to carry the team to a championship? It's asinine to say. Just because he shouldn't be, I don't think he should be carrying teams to a championship. The fact that he's still putting up 20 plus at 41, yeah, it's fucking impressive. I'm gonna say it's fucking impressive. But I'm not gonna sit back and act like, oh, this nigga, he should have won more rings going into his 40s. Nigga, shut up. Shut your ass up with that dumb shit. That shit is stupid, man. That's some asinine shit to say.
At the end of the day, no. This LeBron standard. He's the one talking about you got to explain to me shit.
We just said James Harden says he's a good defender. Nigga, these niggas just saying a lot of shit. What the fuck is we talking about? What are we talking about? These niggas are delusional. That's how they got to where they at.
No. I didn't look. I'm not the one going around talking like I'm the franchise player. This is LeBron doing that.
Okay, so he should say, "Give me less money."
I'm responding. Hold on, champ.
At this point, yes. At this point, absolutely.
As a logical person, he absolutely should.
No.
If I had the fucking ego of a nigga like that, no.
This is my thing. This is my thing with Bron.
But should he be saying I'm taking less money? 100%, nigga. You ain't getting a max from no rational team should give LeBron James a max contract.
Yeah, this is my thing with Bron. Because when it comes to him and his place in the game in this current moment, he talks out of both sides of his mouth. It's like on one hand, I want to win championships and I always want to be competitive. But on the other hand, I want to be a 42-year-old taking up $50 million in the cap. You can't have both at this point. So what do you want to do? Do you truly want to win? Because if you truly want to win, you'll finally accept the Tim Duncan role. But if you don't want to win, because Tim Duncan is one of those guys that was very competitive in the twilight of his career because he took mid-level exceptions, because he allowed the Spurs to pick up guys like Kawhi Leonard and all these guys that got him to championship contention in 2013, 2014. If LeBron wants to truly win, then you got to go consult Tim Duncan and figure that shit out. But if you still want to be, I'm 50 million plus earning every year LeBron, when nigga take your ass to the fucking Milwaukee Bucks, they'll take you.
Shit, they ain't got enough money to do that.
Yeah, they do. They'll do a sign and trade with Giannis. They'll do a sign and trade with Giannis.
Yeah, no, asking for a max at this is just insanity.
Mark Walter should be on a conference call with Jenny, Rob, and whoever else he wants to, and they should call Rich Paul and tell him, kiss their ass. We not explaining shit. We're gonna offer you the contract we deem reasonable for a player of your stature and your production and your age. Take it or go fucking get it somewhere else.
So speaking of him getting it somewhere else, where other places realistically?
We can go to Montclair High School, my nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we know you don't care about. We know. He can go to Bourbon Day. He can go to Fairfax High School for all I give a fuck.
Leave, this nigga said Montclair High School is so
we know
where he wants to go.
LeBron is the top 5 player of all time.
This nigga Randall hates this nigga LeBron with such a vigor. Randall, cut it out. You hate this nigga. It's very clear.
It's not his. What it is.
There's definitely vigor there.
No. What it is with me is the audacity, nigga. I'm a Laker fan.
Oh my God, the audacity of the highest scoring player of all time saying that you need to justify why I should re-sign you.
Now I gotta step in here, Cam. Now I gotta step in here, Cam, because you wouldn't understand that. Laker lore is more important than any player of all time.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Laker lore was built on the back of players. It's the name on the back of the jerseys that built that shit, not the name on the front.
That's the point. No. That's the point. That's the point. That's the whole point. That there's been an accumulation of so much greatness underneath that banner that it's bigger than any one player. That's the whole point. Even Magic would tell you this. Kareem would tell you this. If Kobe was still alive, rest in peace, he would tell you this. Fucking James Worthy would tell you this. It's bigger than them. So I have to wholeheartedly disagree with that. LeBron James is not bigger than the Lakers program. No different than a nigga like Jason Tatum is not bigger than the Celtics program. At all.
Look, man.
If we're talking about we're talking about the financial part of this, you're never gonna tell me I should take less money unless you have a plan. Don't come to my face and tell me to take less money so I could be happy to play for your organization.
Look.
If you don't actually have a plan in place to win. That is what I'm saying.
Here's my thing.
I don't care what your organization say. I'm not taking peanuts to play for you if you ain't going to have a plan to win.
Here's my thing, Cam, because you said the all-time leading scorer of all times. Yes, if he was 28 years old, he got some bones to say some shit. Nigga, you're 42 and your production clearly. Your numbers clearly doesn't match the outcome of production of what we.
Yeah, nigga, you only averaging 22 instead of 27, nigga.
Fuck.
Hey, I'll be real with
Outta
you,
here,
Cam.
nigga.
Hey, I'll be real with you, Cam. The difference between a guy that averages 22 and a guy that averages 27 is about $20 million a year.
It's like
No, I agree with that. Let me
That's
just
about
give
$20 million
Randall.
a
Will you
year.
let me give Randall shit and peace triangle? Why you over here giving
All
out
right,
the actual? But damn, nigga, worst take, nigga. Teamwork.
I know what your worst take of the week is gonna be. What I've been saying.
My point is not hate. It's not hate. It's the audacity of a nigga this old and this productive to come to the Lakers.
Randall, let me ask you a question. Right now. Well, let me ask you a question. Would you, if you were 42 years old, you've got all these accolades, if you had the ability to try to negotiate a max contract with any team in the league, including the Lakers, are you going to attempt to do it? Or are you going to say, no, Mr. Walter, give me less money?
No, but there's a way to do that.
Who's saying he's not? Why are y'all taking one report and making it seem like this is everything that's happening?
Because LeBron has a history of doing this. What LeBron is trying to do is he's still trying to be in the conversation. Even Perkins called him out last week about some shit. Let's
listen to Perk.
No, but and I don't like Perk either. But sometimes, hey, look, I'm not a Perk fan either. A broken watch is right twice a day. LeBron is trying to insert himself into a conversation. He's trying to position himself like he's still the alpha on the Lakers. That ship is sailed, my nigga. That shit is over with. So I
don't even know if it's just the Lakers. It might just be in basketball in general.
Let me finish. Because I'm trying to explain to you, it's not really hate. It's just as a Laker fan, in the position that you are, nigga, the audacity as a Laker fan to come, because when you talk to Laker fans, weird like this, right? And I think Tri agrees with me. When you talk to the Lakers organization, nigga, we take it personally like you're talking to us. Nigga, fuck you. Disrespectfully, fuck you. You don't talk to our organization like that. We the Lakers.
I take this Lakers shit deeply. Been a lot of bullshit.
Okay. Let's just talk about this from a basketball standpoint too, right?
To let these Cleveland niggas beat me.
What exactly, as far as like from a team building perspective, do you think the Lakers are doing correctly? Let's say they don't resign LeBron. Fuck all that. They don't sign Bron goes elsewhere. What moves do you even see them making properly in order to even build a championship nucleus that LeBron should even stay for? That's why I don't even think LeBron should even be doing that. He should just leave anyway.
I think the Lakers
if his actual goal is to win a championship, the Lakers ain't winning one, and while he could still actually contribute something meaningful, he probably would have another 2-3 years.
I know the Lakers are in a prime position to make a move. I just don't think that the free agent market is clear until the draft is decided. That's why I can't answer that right now. But I will say that the Lakers are in a prime situation to make a move. They have $54 million in Bron's contract coming up, and they also have a renegotiation with Austin Reeves that they can use as a sign and trade to open up more cap space. So this idea that, the Lakers couldn't pull off a big trade this summer, that they couldn't pull off a big free agent acquisition, depending on how free agency pans out after the draft, there are options out there. So I wouldn't jump to the conclusion. If Bron walks away from the Lakers have like the third most cap space in the league behind Brooklyn and who's the other team? It's Brooklyn and another team, but they have like the third most cap
team
space
that
in the
niggas
league.
don't want to go to. I'm pretty sure.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Having open cap space and you're the Los Angeles Lakers puts you in a really good position. So I think you're going to be able to put something around Luka. It's just a matter of what. You know what I'm saying? That's the big question. What can they do? But I'll throw some names out there just to throw them out there. I don't think Giannis is off limits. I don't think Jaylen Brown is off limits. I don't think Paul George is off limits. There's a lot of names out there. I'm just throwing names out. I'm not saying these are good fits or bad fits.
I just don't want y'all to go that route.
I'm not saying good fits or bad fits. I'm just simply saying that these are the types of guys that you could see on the move to purple and gold based on the amount of cap space that we're going to have. LeBron is $54 million coming off the books, bro. That's a lot of money.
I thought you were going to say 54 years old. I was going to laugh.
LeBron is 54 years old coming off the books. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, that's a lot of years. I think the Giannis stuff that's collusion to that. I don't even know what I would do if this nigga somehow y'all traded for Giannis, like with what pieces? Like,
I don't think people realize how much of
sign and trade for Austin Reeves? Is that the only thing that I could really see?
This is the thing. Yeah, it would be with picks. It probably probably be Austin Reeves, maybe Rui Hachimura. They probably have to re-sign him and trade him. And then they have about 4 unprotected picks, 1 protected picks, and 1 second rounder. So I think that they have enough. I think they have enough to go possibly make the Giannis deal. I told you the two teams I think they have the best chance to get Giannis are going to be the Lakers and Golden State. I've been saying this. It's not because I like these teams. It's because of what they have available. Golden State has a bevy of fucking picks.
You said one else. I hate to say it, but you said one else like way better.
Golden State? What, the Lakers?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
You said Milwaukee and Boston get together and do that swap with all the good.
Oh, with Jaylen Brown?
I still hate that trade for both teams.
Oh, I think both teams.
Hey, you know who I love that trade for?
I think they. I love it for both because they get exactly what they both need.
I love that trade for Jaylen Brown. I ain't gonna hold you.
100%.
I think Jaylen Brown's ceiling is higher than even what we saw this season. I think Jaylen Brown is a bona fide number 1, and I think he wants the opportunity to go prove it. And I would love to see it.
I think respect for both of them. I think it fits both players perfectly, and I think it fits both teams perfectly. Everybody gets what they want out of it because you're going to get Jaylen Brown. You're probably going to get a throwing piece and a first-round pick. You're going to get a first-rounder too. Boston's going to throw your first-rounder, so you're going to be able to build off of that. And you might, I think that's going to give them 2 first-rounders this draft in a deep draft, bro. I love it for both teams. Now, will they trade with each other in the East? That's the question. Do you want to trade with each other in the East?
I don't think that's going to stop Milwaukee in this case. I really don't. I think if they at this point, they just got to do.
You got Jaylen Brown and you got the 10th pick in this draft, and whatever other draft compensation comes with it. If I'm Milwaukee and Boston's willing to do that, I pull that fucking trigger 100% of the time.
Milwaukee, if Giannis says he's not going to re-up in the large contract, that's the first call I'm making.
I don't know if
as far as like if we're talking about the best player for Milwaukee to get is Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, the best player for them to get is Jaylen Brown, but I don't know if that's the best. I don't know if that's the call I'm making.
What's the first call you make?
Well, I think he's saying you want more picks. You want more picks, I'm assuming, right?
The first call I'm making the Golden State.
Nah.
And
Golden State's the smartest.
Let me tell you why.
And
if I make the trade with Golden State, I get 4 unprotected and one protected. They're all first rounders. I also get Jimmy Butler, a $52 million expiring contract that I can decide to trade, buy out, or let him go into unrestricted next year. And I might get another decent piece like what's Vanderbilt or something like that. If I would want to really rebuild from scratch, that's where I'm calling first.
But here's the thing. So I don't do that. The reason I don't do that is because if I'm trading Giannis, typically what happens in these situations when you trade a superstar like Giannis, you don't get a superstar back. The only opportunity to get a superstar back will be Boston. So that's why I make that call. Because guess what? You're talking about drafts, but you're talking about unknowns in those drafts. One thing I know about Jaylen's a superstar. Cool. This is superstar that can build around him.
This is the problem with your synopsis. Okay, so if you get Jaylen Brown, you're gonna have to put a team around him, right? Because if you get Jaylen Brown, he's gonna put pressure on the organization for them to improve so that he has an opportunity to compete, correct? They have a huge Achilles heel over there. It's $22 million a year in dead cap space that they have to deal with for the next 4 years. That may not work out with a superstar. Jaylen Brown may not decide that's the situation for him. Now, if you build through the draft 3 to 4 years down the road when you're about to start maxing out potentially one of these rookie contracts, at that point, your $22 million waive and extend falls off your books and you can start to really build something. So that's where I'm coming from in regard to the roadmap down the line, because that wave and stretch really fucked that organization for the next 4 years.
here's the possible downside to your scenario, Tryon. If I may play devil's advocate, is
Yeah, it's not risk free.
Well,
it's not risk
well,
free.
it's really just all the fuckery they're doing with this draft lottery shit. So they might make it so that you can't even really reap the benefits of those picks properly if you do have them heading out.
Well, another big right. So another big joker card in this, I agree with you, but another big joker card in this too is what happens in the expansion lottery, because that's going to change shit.
Are we still moving towards that? They seem kind of quiet on it.
Oh yeah, they've already announced it. They announced it. It's 28, 29. That's when it's coming. So that summer, there's going to be an expansion draft, and that's going to change this league a lot.
So here we are. I just looked at the salary cap. Next season, you're $43 million over the cap.
Ooh.
The year after the Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
The year after that, they have $25 million in salary cap space. Oh, I do the Jaylen Brown because it's $58 million for $58 million. I do the Jaylen Brown. I might suffer for a year, but after that, I got space to build around Brown. Now we're rocking and rolling. Now I'm rocking and rolling.
Yeah, but you don't have the draft capital.
I'm going to get a first rounder. I'm going to get a first rounder from Boston, right? Because you're going to have to.
You think Boston's giving up a first rounder and Jaylen Brown?
Boston is arguably giving up the better player. Why are you giving up the first?
Okay, cool. Even if you don't get a first rounder with 24 million, you still got Bobby Portis on the contract. You got Kyle Kuzma on the contract. You got Hold on. And you still got $24 million to play with. So that's 1 year. And then the year after that, you got another $40 million in salary cap. You're not far as you think.
Hey, does that cap include the sign and stretch?
Yeah. I'm looking at their projected cap right now.
But does it include the sign and stretch?
All money's included. All money's included here.
Okay. Well, I mean, I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying, in my opinion, if I'm the GM of that team, I want to start fresh. I don't want to bring in a superstar and bring in that sort of pressure right away. I want to build through the draft, and I want to do it organically. I want to do it similar to Sam Presti. I want to collect assets. I want to load up on assets, and then I want to go get my player. I do not want to play with this. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to be right back in the same scenario I'm in 3 years down the line because I'm going all in for Jaylen Brown because he's threatening to leave 3 years down the line, and I'm right back in this fucking scenario. Nah, let me start fresh.
You don't walk away from a player like Jaylen Brown if you don't walk away from a guy like Jaylen Brown for some draft picks. No draft picks in the future are worth him.
I wasn't suggesting that. I was saying that in 3 or 4 years, you're in the same position where you're having this sort of tension with the player as to whether or not they're going to stay or go because you don't have the ability based on that wave and stretch to build the necessary team around them to compete.
Here's the difference. If I build around some draft picks, I don't have people in the stands. But Jaylen's going to put people in the stands.
People come into the stands regardless.
Ain't shit to do in Milwaukee.
You talk like Milwaukee's always had people. They just came to the stands. Them stands was empty in Milwaukee before. Them stands not.
Well, I mean,
I gotta look up
the GM has the ability to. They just gave him the runway to do whatever he wants. They just extended yours or whatever his name is. He just got an extension.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what he does.
He's got the runway to go either way.
Let's do hot takes. This week we're doing Build the Perfect Actor. Remember we did Build the Perfect Rapper 2 weeks ago? Yeah, we're doing Build the Perfect Actor based on.
Welcome to my world, Randall.
Let's do it.
Oh, here we go. Right.
First one.
Oh man.
Versatility.
Can this be any actor, any time frame, or we can do any?
Yes.
Okay.
And we gotta breeze through these because I gotta get off at 8:30. I got an engagement I gotta go to.
De Niro.
Who you going with, Randall?
I'm gonna follow Kim and say De Niro. I was gonna save him for something else because I assume it's gonna be.
I'm gonna go Denzel. Screen presence.
Michael B. Jordan.
That's interesting. I'm gonna go Brad Pitt.
Oh, nigga! I swear I finished. Hey, Cam, I'm not following. I swear to guys, my witness. I was about to say, let me switch that and go to Brad Pitt. I said, hold on, Brad Pitt. So I'm gonna go with Brad Pitt because I swear to you, it's Christ.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm gonna go with Angelina Jolie.
Okay.
Voice and delivery.
That's a good question.
Samuel Jackson.
I don't know where else you're taking this. That's why I'm afraid to use the card. But I feel like this would be the time. I'm gonna use Denzel. That's where I'm gonna put Denzel.
I'm trying to say.
And that's where I'm gonna go Morgan Freeman.
Okay, not mad at that.
Physical transformation.
Physical transformation.
Meaning the ability to go up and down and change your thing.
The ability to change your physical
Will Smith.
appearance.
He's done that for every movie. He's doing a lot.
Christian Bale.
That's another good. That's great.
I'm gonna go Charlize Theron.
Nothing goes to the show.
Hey, you remember when Charlize Theron played that serial killer?
Yeah, she played
You
Monster.
remember that?
The monster.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, improvisation ability. Improvisation. Yeah, I'm saying it right.
Yeah, you said it right. Improvisation ability.
I'm using my card now. Denzel. I'll use my card now. Denzel. Everybody had a Denzel card.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Danny McBride. Let's get a comedian in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mike Epps.
All right.
Chemistry with co-stars.
This is male and female co-stars?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw Michael B. Jordan on that one, actually.
Nigga Cam. We simply don't be seen eye to
Yeah, we go Michael B. Jordan on that one. Yeah.
Hey, all that trade, nigga. I appreciate it. I said, this is Michael B. Jordan because I remember that came. Yeah.
You got so you went Cam?
We
both said Michael B.
I'm gonna go Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
Memorability.
Shit. We already used the Denzel card.
Yeah, you already used the Denzel card.
I'll throw Brando in there then. Give me Brando. I only got one big Joker left, I think, in my head. So I'm just saving that one.
That fucks me up. Oh man. Who's yours, man? Say yours.
Samuel L.
I'm gonna go Morgan Freeman.
Timing.
And this is the just timing with your words, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Dead or alive?
Yeah, for sure.
Chadwick. Let me go.
I like Chadwick. I like that one.
I'm trying to save that card, man. I'm still trying to save that card. I got two cards I'm trying to save. I'll go Val Kilmer.
I'm gonna go Anthony Hopkins.
Great one.
Authenticity.
Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson in every movie.
Samuel Jackson.
I got a real blacklist.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, my list is all over the place. I got women.
I was gonna say, yeah, me and Randall real misogynist right now.
Yeah, you guys are hella BLM with this list. Y'all are BLM if they had black trans dudes.
I got one. Queen Latifah. I got a female.
Authenticity. I like that one. I'm gonna say Kevin Spacey.
Oof.
Um,
Okay. I'm not. Yeah. Yeah.
Charisma.
Damn. That honestly would have been him too. That's crazy.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey's.
He just over, nigga.
Yeah, he got swag.
I'm gonna go with. Let me take Glenn Powell.
I got to go with Sean Connery.
Not mad at that. First Bond.
Vulnerability.
Oh man, like I ain't even gonna do that. That's messed up. Richard Gere.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really fucking good one. Damn, that's a really fucking good one.
That's
All right.
vulnerability. Oprah Winfrey. All my years I had to fight.
I didn't want to do a woman in that one because it felt like a little under like a back. I didn't want to put a woman in vulnerability.
I was trying to think about powerful. Honestly, I wasn't about a woman. I was about what power was powerful, like a powerful statement. And all my life I had to fight.
I'm gonna go Robin Williams there.
Great pick. Great pick.
Intensity.
Also could have been De Niro.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, intensity. Yeah, low key. I mean, but that's too much of a pull. I'm going to go with James Gandolfini.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Who's your pick, Try?
Jack Nicholson.
Ooh,
Great pick.
That's a great pick. I'm gonna steal it too because I have a clue.
All right, comedic skill.
Martin.
Damn.
No. I'm taking that back. Eddie.
Yeah, you bitch ass nigga, you took my
I'm taking that back.
I was happy you took Martin.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's like the only like real logical answer is saying Eddie. I was gonna go off the wall and say Robin Harris, but I'll put Eddie in there.
All right, we'll sweep the Warriors.
All right, well, since you guys want to go Eddie, I'll go off the wall. I'll say Jim Carrey.
Okay, that's great. That's a great pick.
All right, dramatic skill.
See, this is where I can throw in two different names. Because I haven't put a woman on the board yet, I got to put my girl Meryl Streep. I mean, I don't know if there's a better dramatic actor that's ever lived.
I like that one. I like that one.
Nah.
I did.
Oh, you just did? Oh, you did?
That's my guilty pleasure, nigga. I didn't see two.
Oh, no, it's a good. The first one's a good movie. I haven't seen the second one yet, though.
I almost went with her with intensity, actually.
No, she's amazing.
What is it again?
Dramatic skill.
Skill.
There's a big joker for that has not been used by any of us. That's still just sitting there.
I think I'm about to use a big joker card right now.
Okay.
Sidney Poitier.
That's a great one. That is a great one.
Well, skip me. I'm gonna pass on that one. Let's go.
Facial expression control.
Martin. Martin.
Facial expression control. That's an interesting category to try to put somebody in.
Right.
To control their facial expressions.
I got mine.
I don't even know if I want it to be a star at that point. I think. Actually, you know what? You need Ray Liotta.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I didn't even think about it. That's a good one. Mine is Taraji P. Henson.
Ah, yes. Taraji. Okay.
All right, body language.
Damn, Brad Pitt's got a lot of these attributes. I feel like, yo, Brad Pitt.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, yeah, he is good buyer.
Body language. Nah, I can't do that. He fell off the rails. You got caught in a pickoff, Pies. What the hell? I'm gonna go with McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey.
I gotta shoot my Brad Pitt gun now.
There it is. Yeah.
I finally get to shoot my Brad Pitt gun.
Yeah.
All right, longevity.
Sean
Damn, I mean, Sean Penn. I have a couple people in mind for this, but I'm trying to be fair about it. Oh man, I'm gonna go Robert Duvall.
That's a good one. I almost picked him. I'm gonna go with Marlon Brando.
Great choice.
Consistency.
I think
This is hard
I don't know
after the guns that we shot.
I don't know how many more of these are left. So because of that, I'm gonna just let this one off now, and I'm gonna say Daniel Day-Lewis.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Give me Meryl Streep.
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There was a time when anytime Meryl Streep did a movie, you knew she was nominated for Best Actress. There was a time you just knew.
I'm gonna shoot my Meryl Streep gun too. I gotta shoot my Meryl Streep gun too, for sure. Risk-taking roles.
Damn, that was Brad Pitt again. You know what? I haven't said him yet. May he rest in peace. I'm gonna go Val Kilmer.
I like that one. I like that one.
I don't know if you got Turby.
I heard you.
Who?
Jamie Foxx.
What'd you say?
Jamie Foxx.
I like that one too. I gotta go with.
Bait was a risk.
I finally get to shoot my Johnny Depp gun.
You can fuck that up.
No,
I finally get to shoot my Johnny Depp gun.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a real
That's
good
a great pick. Yeah, all that nigga do.
Star power.
Oh, nigga, we done, nigga.
Star power. Tom Cruise.
Nigga, yeah, follow that train, nigga. I wasn't thinking fast enough. That was cool.
That's Tom.
I don't think I shot my DiCaprio gun yet, have I?
You have not. You have not.
I'll shoot my DiCaprio gun for that.
That's one of the jokers left.
Relatability.
Relatability. I don't relate to none of these niggas. I'm a cheat and I'm gonna say Omar Epps.
That's a good one. Nigga. That's a good one.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Really good one, nigga. Dwayne Martin.
I like that one too.
You thought you was Kyle, huh? You thought you was Kyle, didn't you?
Get it right, nigga. Holly Watts. I just try those moves in 8th grade.
I'm gonna say James Avery.
Oh man, rest in peace.
I'm gonna say James Avery.
Rest in peace.
James Avery. He was everybody's uncle. I guess I'll say this one. Adaptability across genres. And we'll end it with that.
Damn, across genre, so they can just do whatever. Oh man. I think that's what I'm giving to Chadwick.
Shit, I fucked up my Will Smith card.
Yeah.
Fuck my Will Smith card up. That nigga, he try. He said, that's mine. Go ahead, take it, nigga. Take it.
William Pinkett Smith.
Oh no, not Pinkett Smith.
James Earl Jones.
I like that. All right. Worst take of the week. What's your worst take of the week? What'd you see out there?
Oh, nigga, it should be the same for everybody. Analytically, we won three out of 2.
Oh, I have one, but it's not that. That's still hilarious. So
analytically,
that's that. Yeah,
that is insane. Yes,
I knew that. I knew that was gonna be my worst take when I heard him say it. I said, "Nigga, I'm doing that." That's it.
You know, my worst take of the week is it's a double worst take, and it comes from Emmitt Smith, who was asked about Ashton Genty and said he got drafted to the Raiders. What more can you say? You know, the Raiders, how many times have they taken Heisman Trophy winners like Ashton Genty? And how's that turned out for him? Well, you remedial, bald-headed ass bitch, the Raiders have taken 5 Heisman Trophy winners. We know who those Heisman Trophy winners were.
Run them off, nigga. Run them off.
We're talking about Bo Jackson. We're talking about Marcus Allen.
2.
We're talking about Charles Woodson. We're talking about Tim Brown. And we just drafted Fernando Mendoza. Every other one of them niggas except for Bo, who would have been in the Hall of Fame if not for a horse collar tackle, are Hall of fucking Famers. Okay? Also, Ashton Genty didn't win a fucking Heisman Trophy, you dumbass nigga. Keep my team's name out your fucking dumbass milk dud-headed ass mouth. Bitch ass nigga. That's why Barry was better than you, nigga.
And wasn't he like 3rd in the ballot for Heisman too?
God damn, I think it just cussed out a fucking Hall of Famer.
I can't stand that. That nigga dummy, bro. Nigga read the book upside down.
All right, Randall, what's yours? Do you want to go? Or I got mine. Okay. What'd you say it was?
He said the Atkins one.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let me go on my little rant. My worst take of the week you can choose from. It's any of these New York Knicks dick riders.
Uh-oh.
I need that entire city, all 5 boroughs, all of y'all niggas, the whole state, the whole borough, Jersey, all of it, Connecticut, Philly, all the whole shit. I need all y'all niggas to get back in your place. You niggas haven't won a championship since 1973. Do you want to know who the president was? It was fucking Nixon. We were at war with who? With Vietnam. That's the last time you niggas won a championship. Last time you niggas won a championship, fucking Frank Lucas was running Harlem.
Yeah.
Nicky Barnes was in the club. The last time you niggas won a ring, fucking Rich Porter was on a swing in the park. Alpo was in diapers. Stop talking like you niggas did anything. All you did was get to the finals. All this orange and blue sky, nigga, that's a regular sunset every day. No one ever associates that with the New York Knicks. So all I'm saying is until you win something, respectfully, shut the fuck up. Thank you.
I agree.
All right. Unpopular opinion of the week.
I had one too.
I thought I had one. Oh, yeah, I think I have mine.
Go ahead.
It's unpopular in America, but the World Cup final is the greatest sporting event on the planet.
It's very unpopular here.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Not at only here. Only here. Only here.
As soon as you leave these borders, that opinion is pretty on spot. Yeah. That's an unpopular American opinion.
Exactly. Most popular sport in the world is relegated to ESPN3 in America.
Hey nigga, we're hella petty, nigga. We still use inches and fucking gallons and all that shit. The whole
legit gave a whole other game the name of football. they don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro.
I got an unpopular opinion. It's probably not as unpopular among Black people, but it's unpopular in America for sure. Considering we're only 13%, and this attacks me and my fandom. I think that Ryan Clark is right, and I think that all these Black athletes should not participate in the SEC in any state that wants to gerrymander their vote out of any representation. That goes for Alabama. That goes for Georgia. That goes for Louisiana. That goes for Mississippi. That goes for Texas. That goes for Arkansas. That goes for Florida. That goes for every state in that South region who wants to get rid of black people's representation, who they feel like they should vote for. I don't think a single black athlete should play football, basketball, tennis, baseball, anywhere. And it's not unpopular amongst us probably, but it's definitely unpopular amongst America because we're only 32% of this country.
All right, my
agree,
unpopular
it's just not
opinion.
gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen, but I think by 2028 or 2029, I think that of the Alabama football teams look exactly like their elected officials, as white as them. That'll change some shit. I guarantee that. You want some change that shit in the South and watch how fast they go back to letting people voices be heard in these elections, because that shit is bigger than these elections. Believe it or not, they like their races.
Yeah,
They like their football more.
for sure. Yeah, I agree with that. I certainly agree with that. I just had my unpopular opinion, and that should just slip out of my mind. Let me make one up. My unpopular opinion is that a lot of rappers that we consider GOATs from the 80s had really short careers, and I think that we overvalue a lot of them. And I think that we have to start looking at things for what it really was. Yes, people had influence, but how much influence did you really have if your career was only 3 years?
That's tough.
Why?
Well, just because I mean they had to do what they did for even the rappers to get the longevity. They had to even have that ability to do it.
I mean, this is very true, but okay, like how much could you influence a game when you had one album or two albums?
Well, so you're saying what about Biggie? Biggie only got like 2 albums.
You talking about
Biggie's included in this.
Damn.
too, nigga.
Okay. Well,
I'm just saying, like, if you had 1 or 2 albums and you only affected culture for that time period, I mean, yeah, people could always make that very distorted argument that, oh, well, if there's no so-and-so, then there's no so-and-so in 2026. But if we're just being real, there were a lot of people doing a lot of the same shit around the same time. So eventually, these things would have been accomplished. So I just feel like, yeah, and I'm not naming no names. I'm trying to be respectful. But I'm just saying, I think some of the pioneers, like we give them niggas a lot more credit than we should based on a very, very, very short career.
okay, so Complex just dropped a top 50 New York rappers list of all time.
Okay, who's the notable? Who's the top 5? Hov is at the top. Who's after that? Big, Hov and Big.
It's LL at 5, Rakim at 4, Nas at 3, Big at 2,
Big at 2,
Hov at
at
1. They also have Nicki at 7, so do what you will with that.
Like, okay, like Hov or Big and Nas. How could you put Big ahead of Nas? How?
It doesn't make sense. It
Death.
doesn't even make sense.
How?
They also have Busta. They have Busta
Big.
Rhymes at 9, so
See, I don't mind that. I don't mind in New York rappers, I don't mind that.
Where's
so
50
you
Cent?
50 Cent is at actually no wait, actually I thought did I fuck that up? Where's 50 at? My bad, hold on. 50's at 6.
50's like 6.
50's at 6.
That is
Now-
it best or most influential? Like, what is that?
This is just best New York rappers of all time. Because they got DMX at 8. They got your man's KRS at 10.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think KRS should be right around there. I think Rakim's way too high.
Excuse
I think
me?
LL is. I think
What you
Rakim's
doing?
way too high.
What
I think
the fuck
Rakim's
are
way
we-
too high.
What? Oh, nah.
I mean, you don't want to have the Rakim talk. We can have the Rakim talk. I love Rakim.
We can't
but
because we don't
can
have
the
enough
Rakim
time.
talk.
But no.
No, we
Yeah,
do
nah.
now because my engagement is whatever.
Uh-oh.
So we do.
Uh-oh.
If you,
Yeah, no,
like,
I'm not fucking rolling with that. Rakim is like I still hold Rakim to this really high esteem because Rakim can still rap
I hold
at that
him
level
to a
right
high
now.
esteem too, but let's keep it 1,000 though, because I study this music shit.
Okay.
Rakim is paid in full, know the ledge, and that's where it ended, brother. The 18th Lighter shit that came out in 96 was pretty bad. And he hasn't really dropped anything since then except for that M80 record that just came out, and I'm just going to keep it tall. It's not good. So
Can you fight, Triton?
I do. Ask around. You know his name.
You know my body.
Around.
Yeah.
You know my body.
That's my way. That's my way of saying, yeah, well.
I mean, and bruh, I love Rakim. I know Pagan Fool from front to back. You know what I'm saying? Like, Know the Ledge is probably one of my favorite rap songs of all time. I fuck with Rakim. But we have to call it for what it is. Okay, you pioneered a certain approach to a flow. But are we going to say that G-Rap wasn't doing that around the same time? Are we going to say that we didn't see
I'm a G-Rap guy too, so.
Yeah, are we going to see that we didn't see elements of this on Criminal Minded? Are we going to say that? Like when you talk about songs like Jimmy and stuff like that where KRS is more rapping on some cool, laid back, fucking super flowy shit. Like these things were all being done around the same time. So yes, give Rakim his credit. Like he's the god. Like I'm not taking nothing from him. I just want to put it in proper context and just say, hey man, it was a really short period of time in relation to these new gods that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like you talk about Nas, you talk about Hove, you talk about just Kendrick now, you talk about Cole now, you talk about Wale now, you talk about guys that have been putting in pain for 15, 16 to 20 to 25. Busta, I respect the LL being on the list. That's an impeccable 20-year run. You know what I'm saying? But we got to start talking in real context of the time, the time you put in. If you don't have 10 years minimum, I don't know how we can even be putting you in top 10, top 5. I don't know. It doesn't resonate with me.
In 10 years, or you gotta put out albums like Tupac. You gotta throw some albums out there. Pac put out a bunch of albums in a very short period of time. He went to jail.
So yeah, I'm just putting in proper context. Rakim is the guy. I leave him where he at. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be honest though. It was not that long.
Yeah, it wasn't the longest run, but the impact.
The impact is super fresh, right? The impact is crazy. But again, it just, it just wasn't that long. All right, so let's get to Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore comedians.
Are we talking just stand-up? Are we talking in film?
Let's say stand-up.
Want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. I have my list, but go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead then. Go ahead.
I know I doubt it. I think our fourth is where it's going to be, or maybe even our three. It might be our three. I got Eddie, I got Dave, I got Chris, and because I really feel like those three for me have just been so unassailable, I really don't have like a fourth to that degree. I'm gonna go with Bill Burr because I actually fuck with a lot of Bill Burr's stand-ups.
I'm gonna go Richard Pryor, Eddie, Martin, and Robin Harris.
All right. I'm gonna go Dave. I'm gonna go Patrice O'Neal. I'm gonna go George Carlin, and I'm gonna go what them niggas that be really putting in pain on the road, like super pain on the road. Nah, I can't do that. Even though he deserves to be there. I'll go Pryor. No, I'll go Pryor.
I just watched Elephant in the Room the other night. That's still hilarious. So shout out to
Yeah,
Patrice
it's just
O'Neal.
crazy. Yeah, I wanted to go more with niggas that put pain in on the road versus like respect to Eddie and Pryor, but their stand-up careers were very short because they just took off as superstars. They became, big movies and television, all this other shit. So they didn't
That's
really
true.
put into paying like I know his name's been in the news a lot, but like a nigga like Aries Spears. Like Aries Spears puts in pain on the road. Like that's what he does. And when we're talking about stand-up, I think minimum now, like kind of like we was just talking about rappers, like minimum now, like bro, you gotta have at least 5 specials for me to be like you are.
But what if they aren't that good though? What if they actually
Then they're not
that
that good. Then they're not that good. But I think at this point, because of the amount of work that you gotta put in, bro, you gotta have bodies of work. You can't just have 1 or 2 specials. You can't.
I think that's unfair to Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, because
it's unfair to Richard. It's not unfair to Eddie.
No, because even with Eddie, they were on the road a lot more than you saw them on TV. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying there's nothing stopping Eddie from doing a special in the last 40 years. There's nothing stopping him.
I mean, I hear you, but that shit. I think he did that part of his maturation has passed. Like he was even doing that when he became a movie guy, and then after a while, the movies just took over. But he was on
which I agree. But I'm saying like specials to stand-ups are like albums to rappers or albums to artists. So if you got a guy like Dave Chappelle that has probably like 12 fucking specials out, and he's got like 3 classics and like fucking 7 of them in total is probably really good and solid. That nigga's body of work is crazy. Where you have somebody that might have 2 stand-ups, and yeah, they're classic, but these are 2 stand-ups 50 years ago.
I think with this one, it's a little bit different. Like, depends on how much you shook the room with the stand-ups you did, I think.
Like I'm looking at it.
That's true. That's definitely a factor.
And it's not like Eddie stopped being funny. Like, because niggas will tell you right now, Eddie's still the funniest nigga in the room if they all get together. Like, it's not even a factor.
This is the thing. I don't think Eddie Murphy gives a fuck about being on nobody's top stand-up list. I think Eddie gives a fuck on being on people's Mount Rushmore of comedy period list. I think he's fighting for a whole different thing. But there is a subset of comedy, just like there's a subset with their rap niggas, like battle rap and shit like that, where niggas want to be the best. And I feel like that's where the best niggas live. Like, that's where niggas like Patrice O'Neal super shine. They may not be great in front of the camera, but you give them a mic and a stage, and that's who they are. And then they can consistently do that over 10, 15, 20 years. I just don't see Eddie like that.
I'll push back a little bit because I agree and disagree with you. I don't think that Eddie gives a fuck about us putting him on a top 5 list of stand-up. I absolutely think he when it comes to other comedians in that space, he's like them niggas like, you know who I am.
I don't think so. I think Eddie probably walks around like Eddie. As soon as Richard Pryor died, Eddie became the patriarch of comedy. So, it's pretty much him and George Carlin. And then when George Carlin passed away, he really became the matriarch of comedy. The patriarch of comedy, my bad. So my thing, I don't think Eddie looks at, and I know this is probably terrible to say, and I'm definitely speaking for Eddie, like this is what I think, not what he's ever told me or said. But I think Eddie doesn't think no comedian on the planet is in his fucking atmosphere. I think Eddie, Eddie walk around like,
he like, I'm him, you niggas are you. We different. Like Hov said.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he like, nigga, man. Like,
Eddie, nigga, like, what are we talking about here? Like, you're going to compare me.
They know.
Yeah. I've always felt like Eddie is the Jordan of this comedy shit, bro.
1,000%.
Yeah, nigga.
1,000%. That's why I don't put him up there, because I don't think his stand-up career, I don't even think Eddie gives a fuck about his stand-up career, other than it was a huge building block for him to get where he's at. I think he cares about movies way more than he ever gave a fuck about the
I
stage.
thought y'all was gonna kill me. I thought y'all was gonna kill me on the not putting Dave Chappelle on my list.
Nah. Because some people like the classic shit. Like some people will say, you know, Eddie, Pryor, Bill, you know.
So the reason he's not is not that I like classics actually. It's because I think Dave is a storyteller who just happens to be really fucking funny. Like he makes me think when I'm watching this thing, like that's hilarious because I'm thinking about why it's hilarious.
Right.
My stomach is never hurt listening to Dave Chappelle. like, did you know that when you cry, you laugh so hard, you start a little tear, you got a cramp in your stomach? He's never had that feeling for me. Everybody else I made my list, nigga, I definitely feel like nigga, I can't stop, nigga. Like I can't go to the show and watch you, nigga. I'm not gonna behave, nigga.
I feel you. All right, so Mount Rushmore, careers destroyed by ego.
Dame Dash, big face.
Whoa, yeah, for sure.
Big face.
That's a fact.
I'm just saying, man. Okay.
By ego?
Why throw everybody over ego? You pay for hate, you pay for chasing. Suge Knight.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a fucking he's the big face. He's the big that nigga's doing 20 bucks right now. Dame is free.
Yeah.
That nigga's the big face.
Suge still had some money before he went to jail. She was an idiot. There's a difference. Dame ego cost him all his bread.
Suge owned Death Row by himself. Dame had to split thirds with Big and Hov. Fuck that. Suge's the big face.
but no, he owned it with Dr. Dre. And Dr. Dre walked away from it. But all right. No, either way, both of them.
Either way. All
right. Ego. Monique.
Ooh.
That's hurtful. That's hurtful.
Oh, I never thought, bro. Yo, this is the worst take moment. I never thought Brett Randall would ever put a black woman on Mount Rushmore in a negative connotation ever. This has never happened before. Unless it's Candace Owens. That's the only one.
Get that to yourself, baby girl.
Ooh, Monique is great. Damn.
This person, can they make a comeback? Can they make a comeback?
Yeah, of course.
Cat Williams.
Yeah, he definitely fucked his career up and then came back for sure.
He coming back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's my list.
Who you got, Cam?
I'm still trying to think of people over here like, with the ego? Oh, man. I mean,
all right, I can go if you want.
No, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Johnny Manziel.
Well, alcohol ruined his, but ego started there.
I don't know how much of an ego problem that was.
Ego started the alcohol, so he right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay.
Antonio Brown.
No, that was Vontaze Perfect. That wasn't ego. That nigga's brain got knocked to the side and it was over, nigga.
That was CTE.
1000%, bro.
Azalea Banks.
Okay, I can see that. I got a super.
And my last is probably gonna be. Well, that's a good one. Charlie Sheen.
Ooh, I don't have a single white person on my list for the record, so everybody calls me racist.
Okay, I got. Hear me out on this first one. They're all gonna. Well, at least the first two I got right now are movie related. So I got George Lazenby. I know you guys are gonna say, "Who the fuck is that?" You might say, "Who the fuck is that?" Randall's nodding his head. George Lazenby was the second 007, and he left. He only did one movie. He was after Sean Connery, did Her Majesty's Secret Service, and he left, basically saying he was basically now just trying to. He basically just became a hippie after that. You ain't never heard from that nigga again. blew the bag.
But I never felt. But and the only reason I know that because I actually when Adairs' situation with Adairs came up, I started looking at 007. So I'm not versed like that. I just got lucky. But I thought when he left, it was more or less that he's wanted to change the lifestyle.
It was more so belief thing with him. That nigga became like a hippie. Right. I'm gonna go with Ja Rule.
Ooh, that's. Yeah. Was that ego or the feds? Was that ego or the fucking feds? Is the feds?
I'm gonna tell you why it was
the ego.
I'm gonna tell you why it was also ego, because Ja Rule also should have been the ludicrous role in all these Fast and the Furious movies. And he tried to ask for like a few $1 million to keep playing a role, and they said, "Nigga, we don't need you. We'll go get somebody else." And that's exactly what they did. So I also have Ja Rule. He had a double. He had a double on that one for sure. I'm gonna go with Katherine Heigl. She fucked her whole career up with her ego.
Yeah, she fucked her whole career up with her ego. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. Got fucked up with her ego.
For sure.
And last but not least, damn. With the
Donald? No, I'm just playing.
Yo, he's clearly doing fine. I'm gonna say Charlie Kirk.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yo.
Night night, nigga. Night night, nigga.
Yeah.
And that answer counts with or without game violence.
Hey, that's how we love McCann.
That's the worst take, y'all. Y'all nice. Hey, my engagement is back on.
It's back on? Oh shit, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to hold you up.
I'm joking. Yo, that's crazy. If you went that far, nigga, I gotta throw the Ayatollah. Dude,
no, yeah. The Ayatollah. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And you gotta throw Maduro on there too.
Yeah, there's a few low key on there, honestly.
Maduro's on there for sure. All right. Mount Rushmore players who were more feared than decorated.
Oh man, okay.
Vontaze Burfict. That nigga was clotheslining the shit out of people.
Charles
feared.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, how many chips did Oakley get? 3?
Yeah, like 3 with the Bulls, right?
So I guess it would depend on the level of decoration. We're talking about individually decorated, or
I'm
just decorated. Period, individually or as a team.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with Charles Oakley. That nigga was.
Okay, so yeah, low key. That nigga was kind of like, I'm gonna go with see, this is where it could get this. Honestly, I don't know why this wasn't y'all first pick. Why didn't y'all say Kevin Garnett?
Because he got an MVP.
Okay, so what are we talking about as far as fear? We talking about like what they'll physically do to you, or just like how players?
No, just fear in their sport. No, fear in their sport. Y'all niggas is always on some violent shit. Relax, B.
Well, nigga, you said
I'm talking about fear in their sport.
Okay, yes, James Harden.
Michael Jordan was feared. I don't think nobody thought he was gonna beat the shit out of him except for Steve Kerr.
James Harden.
Fear the beard.
Fear the beard, man. Everybody was worried about James Harden offensively. Yeah, you worried about that James Harden offense for a little bit.
Them Houston years were so good to him.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Shawn Kemp.
That's a good one. I like that.
I'm gonna go Michael Vick.
I like that.
Incredibly feared without a whole lot of decoration, unfortunately. I hate that has to be the case. Reggie Miller. And Vinny Jones. If you know, you know.
Let's go, Randall.
Man, we throwing Hall of Famers in this list. You don't get more decorated than Hall of Fame.
I mean, the NBA Hall of Fame is kind of like a ticky-tack thing right now, unfortunately.
Reggie Miller is the top 7 shooting guard of all time. So I mean,
7?
He ain't Joe Dumars in this shit. So
what is your beef with? What did Joe Dumars do to you, bro? Why do you always bring this nigga up out the blue? What happened with Joe Dumars?
Hall of Fame.
Somebody enlighten me. What happened, bro?
He averaged 14 and 4, and he's in the Hall of Fame, my nigga. That's what happened.
I don't understand what he was a key cog in like a
14 and 4 gets you in the Hall of Fame, nigga.
I mean, we gotta. Why we can't just box score watch now? We know better than that. Come on now.
14 and 4, nigga. How many defense teams?
He was the second most important player, arguably, on that Pistons team. Arguably, I
didn't say arguably. Lets me know exactly where I need to be, man.
Hey man, listen, man. I just don't understand why you just. What did this nigga do? It just you be shooting at the gun be pointed at him before we even get to him as a topic. We don't even. Joe Dumars just come out of left field. Like I just don't understand.
I think Joe Dumars might be arguably the worst Hall of Famer in modern time.
Oh my God, nigga, T-Mac's in the Hall of Fame, and I love T-Mac, but T-Mac ain't win no rings. He ain't help a team win no titles.
He 10 times better than Joe Dumars. But that's another story for another day.
10 times?
Okay. So fear decorated. Okay, fear versus decorated. See, I was looking at it differently. You made me change my list up when we did that. Charles Oakley. He don't count no more.
Nobody changed the game plan for Oak.
He don't count as much as like I wanted to. Fear, guys who are feared.
There's a good one that I didn't even say too. I'll be honest.
Y'all not gonna like my list. Y'all not gonna like my list at all.
Dan Marino.
Whoa,
Sure.
whoa,
1,000. But that nigga's the big face.
I mean,
the big face.
I mean, we put Hall of Famers in there. We talking about only winning. Then fuck, Dan Marino's in there.
That's disrespectful right there. I can't roll with that one. Dan Marino.
That nigga's the big face.
Dan Marino is not the reason why them niggas didn't win, bro.
I'm just saying he's way more feared than accomplished.
Michael Vick and Reggie Miller, not the reason they didn't win.
No, Michael Vick is a big part of the reason they didn't win. If we keeping it tall, I love Mike Vick. Mike Vick was limited.
Not when he was in Philadelphia. I'm saying he
was. Hell yeah, he was. They had some playoff games where they were favored and they failed because Vic didn't deliver.
Let's see. All right.
Marino got them niggas to Super Bowls and they was ass.
Go with your list. All right. I'm putting it together in my head. Go with your list.
You want me to go?
Yeah, go with your list.
Allen Iverson. Super feared. Not that accomplishment. Not that accomplished. He has one MVP and like 1 or 2 scoring titles, and that's it.
He also has the greatest basketball shoe commercial of all time.
Okay, well that's not an accomplishment, nigga. That's
you didn't want the A5s, nigga, because I did.
What about the NBA team shit?
I mean, yeah, but he's not as accomplished as
I totally get it. It just hurts my soul.
He was like feared on the level of Shaq and Kobe at one point. And he just wasn't as accomplished. This one y'all really not gonna like, but I'm gonna say Mike Tyson.
No, that's fair.
Mike Tyson,
I mean, it's not fair, but it's fair. It's not fair, but it's fair.
Mike Tyson only, he was a heavyweight, so he only held the heavyweight belts at the time. And he ranks barely 15th, like barely in the top 15 among heavyweights that held their title for a certain length of time. He only held his title for like 2 years and 8 months. His undisputed title. It's a very short period of time. I think if you look at all the belts and the accolades that Mike got compared to your other all times, he ranks really low on the list.
Can I say something?
Put your goddamn hand down.
Can you read the question for me again?
Mount Rushmore of players who are more feared than decorated.
Well, okay, that would be definition because he was the most feared. That's the big place. Because he's more feared than anybody on these lists. But all right, I hear you. I guess.
That's why I said I get it. I get it. It hurts, but I get it.
The youngest world champion of all times. But I get it.
I get it. I get it. It just hurts. It just hurts, man.
All right. Marshawn Lynch.
Whoa, buddy. Hey, man.
Marshawn Lynch is he's just a Super Bowl champion.
Man.
That's it. He
Hey,
ain't got
man.
no MVPs. He doesn't have
Hey.
no rushing titles. None of that shit.
Hey,
But that nigga was
man.
hella feared. He was hella
Hey,
feared.
the-
When he lined
He
up,
had the
gave
beast
a
run
fuck.
though. He had the beast, the beast run, the rumble run, nigga. That's one of the greatest runs of all time. In the
All right,
playoffs.
and then, I mean, I hear what
that
you
was in the
said, but
playoffs. That was to cap a
it
game
was,
off.
nigga. But what does that? What does that
Underdog.
matter, nigga? Yeah, but
Well,
what
look,
does that matter?
it's not his fault that Pete Carroll didn't give him the rock so he could be the Super Bowl MVP. It's literally not his fault. That's why I hate football. This dumbass. I gotta listen to Dan Marino was feared for no goddamn. Man, fuck this shit, man. Fuck football, man. This nigga's is dumb because he had a stupid fucking front office. Dan Marino
Hey,
ain't
if
win
you
shit.
say fuck football, you saying fuck the Raiders. You know that, right?
I can't say that though. Look how they do me. I can say that if I want to, nigga. Fuck them niggas. Get on my fucking nerves.
And my last one's gonna be Tracy McGrady.
That's
Super feared, not that accomplished. He just has a couple scoring titles.
That's racist. But yes, you're right.
Yeah.
That hurts my soul. It does. That's true.
Yeah.
That's my guy still. That's
But
still my guy.
I'll pass on this week on this one.
Damn.
I'm not doing this to niggas.
All right, Mount Rushmore of
Strongly?
aura across any industry.
Explain what you're saying.
Like, somebody that carries like godly aura across any industry.
Mm.
You know what I mean? When they walk in the building, shit change.
Dead or alive?
Yeah, let's just do it. Fuck it.
I mean, it's Mike number
No,
one.
let's do it live. Let's do it live. Let's do it live.
Damn it.
You get crazy.
Yeah, my shit can't. We here.
It's Mike first and foremost. Like,
I started thinking about the names. We gonna start getting Jesus and nah.
I wasn't gonna do all
Alive.
that, but
I'm gonna say Mike.
yeah,
Mike's
no.
the big
Mike
face.
was
Mike
was up there for sure.
Up there. Mike is the one.
Alive.
Yeah, alive. Okay, Beyonce.
Oh, her
I
husband.
put Beyonce.
Her husband, nigga. I mean,
Do we have to like these people?
No,
Donald Trump.
Oh man, yeah, unfortunately.
absolutely.
Yeah, unfortunately. That's what
I got three.
I said, man. Do we have to like these people, dog? Like, fuck.
Donald J. Trump.
Unfortunately. They walk in a room and shit's gonna change. Mondani is on his way. I just ain't gonna give it to him yet. 'Cause that nigga kind of cooking out there in New York. That nigga kind of cooking.
Shit that he's announcing right now is super cooking. If this shit works out, that nigga's gonna be the model.
I got my fourth.
Cool.
Go ahead.
LeBron James.
Yeah, you got one.
I'm not mad at that. Damn, he said alive. Okay. 'Cause I was for sure gonna say Al Davis, but he did. Donald Sterling.
Why would you say Donald Sterling?
That's it, for better or worse, baby. Hey, low key, he benefited the both of us. So let's not act like he didn't. He literally benefited both of our franchises immensely.
He hurt our franchise.
No, he didn't. He helped y'all.
How?
Yeah, he did. Bitch ass nigga left, and that's because that's the reason why we didn't get Chris Paul.
No, that nigga also helped fucking Jerry Buss get the money to buy the fucking team at the last minute.
Nigga, why you bringing up old shit?
I just said he helped both. That nigga literally, this nigga Jerry Buss did not have the money and had to go to that nigga to get the rest of it. They made a deal.
Nigga, I'm
He gave up
trolling
some
right
real
now.
estate.
I'm trolling right now. Why you gotta bring up old shit, nigga? We not talking about old shit, nigga.
If I gotta feel the pain, y'all gotta feel the pain. That's all I'm saying.
Keep it within 20 years, G. Keep it within 20
Keep it
years,
within
G.
20 years.
Nigga went to 1970.
Oh man,
Nigga went to 1978.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, you got your Mount. Who'd you say your Mount Rushmore was, Kim?
I said, I don't even think I finished it. I said Beyonce. I'm taking LeBron. So Beyonce, LeBron, Trump. And as much as I hate him, I'm gonna throw Brady in there.
I like that. I like that. All right, I gotta go Michael Jordan.
Oh, duh. Yeah, hi.
I gotta go.
How did we fucking miss that, Randall? What are we
Yeah, I
doing?
don't know how y'all missed that shit.
Randall, what the fuck is wrong with us? We said LeBron and not him.
I was like, these niggas is on dust. I was like, these niggas is clearly on dust.
Hey, both me and Randall fucking up. I'm gonna keep it again.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Michael Jordan.
We both fucked up, Randall. We both fucked up. So
sure, I'm gonna go Michael Jordan. I'm gonna go Barack Obama. I'm gonna go Donald Trump.
We are failures. We are failures. We suck.
I'm done. All right,
hey, this has been out the mud, nigga. We fucked up. God damn, nigga. Yeah, we fucked up, bro. For real.
Barack Obama, and my last one's gonna be Sam Altman, Moban AI.
Man, fuck that nigga. But yeah, you're right. Fuck that nigga, for real.
God damn.
All right, Mount Rushmore, people who became bigger after they lost.
Became bigger after they lost?
Uh-huh.
Mike Tyson. Technically, if we keep it at a stat, actually, no, we can't. That's actually false. That's actually incorrect. Let me scratch that from the record. Bigger after they lost. John Elway. Donald Trump.
Yeah, I was gonna use my list.
And I'm not gonna miss this opportunity again. I'm gonna say Michael Jordan. I'm gonna throw Michael Jordan on it. Not doing that again. No. Not doing that. No, sirree, Bob.
Okay.
Technically, we can't put. It had to be alive, right? Because that's definitely where you put Jesus. That nigga came back with a vengeance after 3 days, nigga. Y'all thought it was over?
You gotta put Jesus in there.
Yeah, niggas thought it was done. I told y'all, niggas, 3 days.
Now Rushmore people after they lost. I would say, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna say Dr. Dre.
Oh, that's a big one. Yeah. Hell yeah. After he lost Death Row, that nigga got bigger.
After he lost two losses. He
NWA, he lost that. He got bigger than Death Row. Yeah, for sure.
More better than anybody I've ever seen.
1,000%.
Damn, I guess I was gonna say, are those considered losses?
Hey,
he walked away?
and he low key did it a third time because he fell out of music into beats.
Nigga, there's another big face in music that I didn't even think about.
Donald Trump. I'm gonna go Donald Trump. I'm gonna go. I think Donald Trump is on everybody's list on this one. After losses.
You better have him on your list, try. All I know is the nigga I'm thinking of better be on your list. I don't know how I missed
who got bigger, right? That's who got bigger.
Yeah.
Michael Vick got bigger after he lost.
Yeah, that's a fact. He
played
better after he lost.
That's your 4?
That's 3. I think one more. Who gets credit for failing a whole lot?
Damn.
Go ahead. I'll come up with another one.
There's 2 that came to mind, and one I refuse to say, and the other one you better say it. Try. That's all.
Go try. Go.
All right, well, Jay-Z is on my list.
Yeah, them bricks didn't get lost, man. I'm falling for the malarkey.
I'm talking about after Ether.
According to him, he won. So
I got Jay-Z on there. Number 2, I got Steve Jobs.
That's a great one.
Number 3, I got Kobe Bryant.
He's not alive. Kobe's not alive.
Yes, that's
damn.
And you said Steve Jobs too. Yeah, so
You'd have been my list.
both of them niggas. Yeah, both of them niggas is out.
All right, Conor McGregor.
Jobs, yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
I don't know about that one. Bigger after he lost to Khabib?
Hell yeah! After he lost to Khabib, he got the Mayweather fight.
I thought that was before.
No, that was after, brother. He
That's
lost
not-
in
I'm not
MMA and went
Yeah.
and got the Mayweather fight.
No, yeah, you are correct. If that's the case, yeah.
I'm gonna say 50 Cent.
There you go. I was like, how did I not have 50? Shell hit my jaw. I ain't wait for Doc to get it out. Hit my wisdom tooth. Spit it out. Come on, man.
50 Cent. Who I say? 50 Cent, Donald Trump. Damn. After a loss.
Yeah, nigga.
That's tough.
Who else? Yeah, I gotta put Michael Jordan on there for sure.
And Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, he lost in rap. That's for damn sure.
He also lost in court cases. Racist ass nigga.
Sure did. Who else had a glow up after a loss? Shit, I'm gonna say Eddie Murphy.
Now, see, that's where I wonder, where's the loss for Eddie? I don't know when did Eddie lose?
Hey nigga,
Like-
I was around during that whole tranny thing. That was a big
I was
deal.
gonna say, are you gonna say around Metro and then the trans situation?
Yeah, when
That
the
was
nigga
the only
when the
answer
nigga was
I had.
damn near walking naked outside out there in Hollywood, yeah, that was a loss, G.
It did take a while, but yeah, he did bounce back eventually from that. It took a while, but yeah, he bounced back.
Shit, I could say Mike. Yeah, he dead though. Michael Jackson, yeah.
If you want to call them losses, yeah, for sure.
You got yours, Cam, or you already went?
Yeah,
already
everybody went. Everybody went.
Yeah, we already
Okay.
went.
All right, I thought you only had 3 for some reason.
No, I
Nah,
think I only had 3. But I was gonna
All
go.
right,
I
worse.
was trying to avoid Michael Jordan, but it's Mike.
Can't avoid the GOAT, nigga.
I know. I was trying to avoid the Mike. That's why I was like, let me think. Especially.
All right, worst take curveball questions.
Hey,
Company offers you.
I gotta go for now. My mama hit me up 3 times. So I gotta.
Oh,
All
okay.
good.
Hope all is
Football as well, brother.
I want to make
For
sure
sure.
what's going on.
What's up?
All right, I'm gonna hit y'all
Good
back.
night, bro. Yep, have a
What's
good night,
up?
bro.
All right, Cam. A company offers you $50 million to never speak to your closest friend again. No explanation allowed. No explanation allowed? Are you doing it?
50 million
Mm-hmm.
on God? Nigga, yeah.
Huh?
I said, nigga, what? Yeah.
50 million. What's the lowest
them.
amount you take?
I said, yeah, I'm taking the money. No, 50 million. Oh, it's the lowest amount I take. The lowest?
What's the lowest amount you would take?
To never speak to my closest friend again.
And you can't explain it. You just got to no contact, block them, and that's it. Your bro, your closest nigga.
Let's go ahead and say maybe like 20 million.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I gotta get the 50 million elsewhere.
Ain't 50? Not even 20?
Yeah, nah, I've been best friends with my bro for 30 years. It'd be really hard to just walk away from that. Like, we've been through life-changing shit together. It's like, you know, I'm the godfather to his kids. Like, he's a godfather to mine. You know what I mean? He was the best man in my wedding. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just certain things that if I walked away like that, that shit would break a situation I just wouldn't want to break. I think that's invaluable. So I couldn't do that.
I respect that. I feel like through the word of mouth, eventually my homie would learn and he'd be like, damn, I took less.
Now, I will say this. My nigga would probably be mad at me.
Yeah.
If he heard
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
yo, nigga, what? Man, take that bread and feed your family. That's probably what he would say.
That's the same thing
And
I would
that's
say
what
to
I
him.
would. And that's the same thing I would tell him. Like, yo, nigga, are you tripping, bro? We don't need to talk. Go fucking feed your family. Next lifetime, nigga, we'll get up. It's love. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I don't know if in good conscience I could just be walking around here rich as fuck. And my niggas over here grinding still, you know, getting it up for his family.
That's the tough part.
And that nigga's hitting my line, and all the homies is like, yo, I just went to Try's new crib, nigga. It's crazy. And they just,
But see, I feel like that's how they would, because am I not allowed to tell anyone or just not him?
You just have to go no contact with him.
Okay.
So
I feel like niggas will find
whatever,
out.
however else you live in your life is how you live in your life.
Yeah.
But you at no point can reach out, have no contact, and you cannot explain to him what the fuck was going on. You just have to go no contact.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm taking this bread. This give me the loop.
All right, so how much should a person's horrible character affect how you enjoy their art?
It's a varying degree because I can't listen to R. Kelly. But you know what I'm saying? I can listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You know what I mean? Like there's degrees. There's varying degrees of you ain't shit. So like where Anthony Kiedis has some objectable shit in his past, I feel like it's really a product of how he was raised and what he went through as a child. Whereas Kells, bro, it's tough. You know what I mean? Like it's tough. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely levels and degrees and especially because R. Kelly put so much of it in his music. A lot of his art was clearly inspired by the disgusting shit he was doing. And I think that affects it also. Now, I feel like people kind of get, this is going to sound crazy to some, I think people like Kanye get too much of a bad rap for it. Like, you're going to stop listening to Kanye's music because he said some stupid shit that didn't actually really change anything. You know what I mean? Or what are we doing? But
see, I'm a hypocrite when it comes to this, and I can admit that.
Okay.
And this is the reason why. It makes sense logically, but it is very hypocritical. To me, music marks time. I can't somehow undo in my mind how 12 Play made me feel when I was 11 years old. I can't undo it.
That was his demo.
Yeah. Like I can't undo it. So do I go out of my way to listen to R. Kelly? No. But if someone plays it at a party, or plays it at a wedding, or plays it at a passing away ceremony or something like that, am I gonna go out of my way to feel disgusted? No. Because I'm not honoring the artist, I'm honoring the feeling that I had when I first heard the music, which made me feel good. So, but when you spin it and you talk about Kanye, again, for me, music marks time. And when I hear records like Hail Hitler and I'm 43 years old, well, at that point, I have the wherewithal, I have the understanding and the mindset to know that this shit is completely vile. And that's the reason why I probably wouldn't listen to Kanye like that. But with shit that came out back in the day before I knew of these heinous things, or when I was really young and I was just connecting to the music on some really on some really innocent shit, I can't undo that. And I'm not gonna wrestle within my mind to try and undo that because of whatever this person did. I enjoyed the music. It is what it is. And if it comes on, I'm gonna enjoy it like I enjoyed it then. It's not paying homage to the artist. It's just paying homage to how I felt when I heard the records.
I understand why you said what you said, because that comes off hypocritically, but I get what you mean.
It's very hypocritical. That's why I started with that.
You gave a proper disclaimer for what you was about to say.
It's very hypocritical. Yeah, but it the way I always feel is like you can only be who you are when you are that person. So whatever knowledge I have today is the knowledge that I have today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to certain artists. Like, let's say, I'm not going to name a specific artist, but let's say an artist in Griselda. I listen to a lot of that music. If 2 years goes by and we find out that some artist from Griselda did something that was heinous, you're going to tell me that now I have to go erase all these memories and feelings and vibes that I got from all their music previously because you did this heinous thing. No,
That's why
I can't
said
do
it
it.
kind of varies on what they did ultimately. Like, what was the heinous?
I mean, well, how deep does it get? Does a nigga stop watching any movie that Harvey Weinstein's involved in? Or do you stop watching? You know what I mean? Like, how deep
Well,
does it
that
get?
one's tougher because that nigga wasn't on screen. He didn't write a script. He didn't direct anything. He just financed. So he doesn't actually he had no real creativity. He wasn't an artist. He was a bank essentially. You know what I mean? He
Okay,
wasn't the
then say a
artist
nigga
putting it
like
together.
Bill Cosby.
Yeah. That's where it gets
You
tricky.
just-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like Bill Cosby created one of the most radically positive black shows in American history.
Correct.
There's nothing in that show that relates to whatever the fuck that nigga was doing in hotel rooms in the 60s and 70s. It does not relate to that at all. Am I supposed to undo all of my memories of Theo and Rudy and you know what I'm saying? Like, am I supposed to, like, if it comes on, am I supposed to just turn it off because this nigga was behind it? Like, I didn't know that shit when I was 7 years old watching The Cosby Show.
Yeah, definitely. I think, as you said, age plays a major role. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's easy. It's easier for me to let go of a Bill Cosby because I didn't grow up watching the Cosby Show. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I grew up on watching like Fresh Prince. So if Will did some wild shit like that, then that would be like, oh my God, I can't reconcile that because it's Will Smith. He was like my brother. It was like I grew up. He was like a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I feel. I agree with you on the age thing. It definitely can affect the way you view it for sure.
Yeah. All right. If your life had a background music that everyone could hear, what genre would expose you the most?
That's a great question. Probably. Oh, actually, let's see. I'm gonna say jazz, probably. Expose like
Why
me as a person.
jazz? Yeah.
Because of the complexities and the multiplicities of emotions that can range through jazz. It can take you through every range of emotion in one piece. Whereas, as much as I hate to say this, I don't want to downgrade what I do musically. You can't get that in hip hop in one song normally. You usually have to alternate tracks. And jazz can take you through every range of every emotion in one song. And I'm crazy. So you might end up going through that with me in just one single segment, nigga. So yeah, I'm gonna say jazz.
Yeah, I would say jazz too, but for a different reason. I would say jazz because I feel like jazz is one of the most personal genres of music because the interpretation is different for every single listener, and for all of those peaks and valleys of emotions you kind of spoke about. So for me, jazz is a symbol of how much I'm like not paying attention to everybody else. Like, I really be in my own world, doing my own thing, figuring out my own shit, doing, living my own life. And it's kind of like its own jazz channel. And I'm not too tuned into what like a lot of other people are tuned into.
Like I said, I'm on my own type of time, nigga. That's all.
For sure. 1,000%.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I fucks with that.
If two versions of you existed, the current you and the 18-year-old you, which one would be most disappointing in the other?
Okay, so you said there's which versions again?
Two versions of you. There's two versions of Cam Archer running around. One is 18 and one is you right now. Which one would be more disappointing in each other?
The 18-year-old me is way more disappointed in me now than I would be in 18-year-old me. There's no question about it. There's no question about that. Yeah. 18-year-old me is like, oh Lord. Lord, take me now.
Same. 18-year-old me is looking at me like, nigga.
The things we were supposed to do, we had so many dreams and goals, nigga. What happened?
You supposed to be a completely different nigga. What happened?
And you actually living a pretty good life, brother. You over here with your family, you know what I'm saying? You taking care of the family, you good, you know what I'm saying? You eating healthy, you losing weight. Shout out to you. You losing weight, you know what I'm saying? You dropping
Appreciate
the
it,
pounds, the LBs.
but still,
you know?
man. 18-year-old me will be like, nigga, you're still fat. What the fuck?
We supposed to be running the world right now, nigga. Fuck is you doing? Podcast?
We supposed to be touching billions by now. What the fuck?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nah,
Nigga, you supposed to been on Billboard. Nigga, you supposed to be. Nigga, you supposed to be triple platinum by now. What the fuck?
Classic. Should have went green tape. What you mean tape, nigga? Yeah, no, yeah.
Green tape, nigga.
Yeah,
what happened to classic? Should have went triple, nigga. What happened to that?
Yeah, no, I 100% understand and agree with that statement.
So
nigga.
it's
like, you suck.
It's coming up upon these Hove shows, nigga. We getting the album or not?
I don't think this shows will give us an album, but I think an album's on the way. I don't know if it'll be around the time of the shows, but I do think we're getting an album. He literally ain't even gotta, because honestly, if you go into those shows, you are not going to hear the new Hove album. You are going to hear classic Hove. So I get the feeling.
Yeah, but that would be a perfect time to announce one, though, if you're going to.
Yeah, he might announce it. I don't think it'll drop until after the fact, though. But he might announce it for sure.
I mean, if he dropped that shit right before.
Yeah, but then, like, nigga, look, as an artist, I understand. You want to go out there. I got these new records for y'all. It's the rap. Nigga, I want to, no, nigga, play You Don't Know right now. You know what I'm saying?
He may not even do no new records, nigga. That nigga might just be like, hey, on the last show, hey, my album is out now.
No, that's what I think he might do. I think he might do some like my album's out now once the concerts are done. I just don't think he's gonna be like prior to the concert. By the way, these concerts are coming in. I got a new album. I think it just might be as niggas is leaving, their phones might beep, and then next thing you know, that album's already on their phone on some U2 on the Apple phone shit, nigga. On the iPod, when the iPod dropped, they got a U2 album, didn't ask for the shit. You know what I'm saying? It might be some shit like that.
When that nigga said all year we on offense, I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah. What does he mean by
just that? Celebrating the old albums? All right.
I mean, Hove at what point is like Hove has really just been able to not fall off. Like there's been no like the only dips, if you want to call them dips, are Kingdom Come and Magna Carta. If you want to call them dips. So he hasn't had like the nigga, like he hasn't had that yet. 3? Okay, what's the third one?
Volume 3.
Volume 3? You think Volume 3 was a dip? Oh yeah, we I forgot we disagree on Volume 3. Yeah, nah, I ain't rolling with that, buddy.
That's why he came back so fast with the Dynasty.
I mean, I'm saying for me, it wasn't a dip. I'm not calling that.
I mean, Volume 3 had the singles, but I don't think it was a great body of work.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was solid for that time, and then just because maybe it's because he came right back with the Dynasty that I feel that way. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, that's how niggas feel about it because niggas kind of lump in those two projects, but they're separate. I think the Dynasty. Like yeah, and I think the Dynasty is a way better album than Volume 3.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. But yeah, I just like the dip, but they're very low dips. Even the dips have hits.
Very low dips.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Magna Carta was kind of low though. I ain't gonna hold you. Magna Carta was like, whoa.
I don't know the last time you went back and checked out Magna Carta, but it's
no.
It's not a good listen, man.
Every now and then I'll go fuck with me. You know I got it, and that's it. And I'm
even
out.
Even that, I'm like, it just didn't age. Even Tom Ford didn't age well. Like these records,
no.
They didn't age well, man. It's unfortunate.
Oceans every now and then. That first verse on Oceans.
Blessings.
But yeah, I'm not really fucking with that album. Oh, you know what I do fuck with on that album? I fuck with Picasso. I fuck with Heaven. And I fuck with what's that shit? Somewhere in America.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's right around Oceans on the track list. If I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I fuck with those. I fuck with Oceans. I fuck with Me. You know I got it. And what's the intro on that?
It's Magna Carta, the intro. I like the intro. The one with Justin
I ain't
Timberlake.
like that joint.
You know, like that? I like that intro. Yeah, with the little.
You know my
Timberlake
problem with that song, bro?
on it. It feels like the time. I'll say that.
That build up should have led to a better beat than that.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I'm just
that. Honestly, the last thing I remember about that is the beat. So that's the last thing.
With that build up, Justin's over there blowing his heart out, unlike we ever heard him before. With that build up, that beat has to be fucking crazy. And when it dropped, I was like, I was like, I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah, that beat is the least memorable thing about it. Like, cause the hook, that bridge, Justin's going crazy, and it's just I'm like, yo, this is the new PSA. I'm thinking. Yeah,
that shit dropped. That was
no, it's not.
I was like, that shit dropped. I was like, nah, this ain't it, ho.
That's very unfortunate, man.
But he's due.
He's very due. I don't know if we're actually gonna get the album though. I'll say that.
Well, I'm saying he's due for a bad album. You know, Hov is every other. You get a good album, you get a great album, then it's not so. Then a great, then a not so. Then a great. That's his thing.
Only I was gonna say, what's the longest run he went without like having a bad album? I guess was the longest.
The only time he went back to back was Dynasty Blueprint. And you could say American Gangster Blueprint 3.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'll run it. Reasonable Doubt, great. Volume 1, not that great. Volume 2, classic. Volume 3, not that great. Dynasty, really good. Blueprint, classic. Blueprint 2, not that great. Black Album, amazing. Kingdom Come, not that great. American Gangster, amazing. Blueprint 3, super good. Super solid. Might even be amazing. Magna Carta, not that good. 444, classic.
Damn, you're right. That's crazy. I've never looked at it that way. That's crazy.
So every time you're coming off a classic, I'll be like, what's about that?
Well, if he's just doing more if he's just gonna keep following the pattern of I'm gonna rap like Stove God, then we'll be fine. Him using the Stove God flow is great, honestly. We need more of that. If you're gonna do that God did where he was just doing Stove God's flow, I'll take that. If that's what Hov wants to do. Go ahead, nigga.
I don't think we gonna get an album full of God did. I don't think that.
If we do,
Braggadocious Hov? He's back?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, if that was really the look, I would have taken that for sure.
What did he even talk about? Nothing.
What is he? That's what I'm saying. He has nothing to talk about. Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying?
I think he has shit to talk about.
What corny Super Bowl punchline are we gonna get about the Super Bowl? What corny punchline are we gonna get about this, man? I don't want to hear that.
I think he got shit to talk about for sure. All that shit that happened last year with the case and all that, he got shit to talk about for sure.
You gotta be careful with that one too. You gotta be real careful with that one. How you approach the case. I'll say that much. I'll say that right now. I'll be real. I'll be careful how you use that. Yeah, be careful how you use that punch. Be real careful. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Fuck around and get a lawsuit on his fucking table.
Defamation suit right around the corner, nigga. Chill out.
Yeah, I don't know. We might get it. I doubt it though.
We'll see.
I think we're only getting anniversary shows from this point on forward. That's it.
Hey, honestly, who says he needs to drop again? You know what I'm saying? He don't need to drop again.
I think we need new. Nah, fuck that, nigga. Nas gave us 5 this decade, nigga.
Nas had to. Nas had to repair. He had to repair some past mistakes. Okay, that's why
he had to repair for that Kanye album.
I was about to say the cop shot the kid. The cop shot the kid. The cop shot.
Ooh, that was rough.
Man, that album. I was so excited when I heard that. I was like, yo, they dropped it. And then not only did Jay step on it, it was trash. He stepped on garbage.
Super stepped on.
Man. That was messed up, man.
That nigga, but yeah, he came back with a vengeance in 2020, though.
Sure the fuck did. I mean, but also, that premiere album.
That's where the ball stopped.
He said, I'm good now, Hit. You can go on ahead. I got this now. I got premiere. Oh, my God. What the fuck? Yeah.
But I will say this, though. That AZ album is really good. And if we get an AZ and Nas project, I'm interested to hear what that sounds like.
I'm interested. I'm definitely gonna listen. I mean, I'm always gonna be. The ears are always open for AZ to be whenever AZ drops on.
Yeah, and I think we're closer to that happening than we've ever been.
Who's producing it?
That's the fucking key.
And
whoever did this AZ album, I'm cool if they did it.
Yeah, I need to know producer and executive producer. That's what I need. I need to know both.
Well, Nas is the executive producer. We know that.
Oh Lord,
it's Mass Appeal.
Oh,
it's Mass
man.
Appeal.
Oh,
it's Mass Appeal Records.
That's unsettling. So we'll see.
No, my nigga said unsettling.
That's unsettling.
It's Mass Appeal.
I say what I said. That's rough. That is rough. Damn.
All right, we gonna do this is the last question we out here. What's a couple artists you want to hear some albums from this year? If you can get an album from.
I feel like streaming has rotted my brain on this topic, honestly. I'm so used to just being able to go and just play whatever I want and just go about my fucking day. But if I need the internet to drop. I know they've been working. I need the internet to drop.
Yeah, for sure.
I need them to drop. And
that's a good fucking choice.
Yeah, I mean, Ego Death is one of my favorite albums of all time. If I had to pick another one to drop something, and I don't want it to be forced, it just feels like they're due. I'm trying to pick a rapper, but these rappers, man, it's letting me down all the time. And all the big names have basically dropped, honestly. You know what? He's actually due. Well, actually, he's not due. That's a lie. That was fucked up. That was a lie. I apologize to you, sir. You're not due. But you know who hasn't dropped in a while? And honestly, he does a good job at making conceptual projects. They might not be home runs, but they're doubles. Is Royce the 5'9".
Yeah, he hasn't dropped in a minute. Yeah. His last two albums were really building on something. Like he started to really come into his own as a songwriter for his own shit. I agree with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially his last album. His last album was phenomenal. That shit was great work. I like that. I would definitely put the internet on my list for sure. I'm a huge fan of them. I would love to see them come back. I need a new Griselda project, bro.
That's never happening.
Yeah, it is. They said both of them, they've been interviewing recently. They said they're working.
Who?
Benny and Conway interviewed recently, said they're working.
Saying that Griselda's working?
Yes, that they're working on a second Griselda album. I'll send you the thing. I'll find out.
I gotta be honest. I don't think them niggas really fuck with each other, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I think them niggas do not actually fuck with each other. I know that they probably know that financially they probably need it. But as far as them fucking with each other and actually being cohesive, I don't see it, man. I don't think them niggas fuck with each other like that.
Well, I need a new Griselda project.
I agree.
And I'm really looking forward to this Alchemist Badu project.
When that was supposed to drop already. What happened with that?
Yeah, I know.
Did they even say why it delayed? Like they just didn't.
I have no clue, but I'm looking forward to that because Alchemist has been on fire for like a good 12 years now.
Pretty much everything.
He's been on fire for way longer than that, but I'm saying like consistent, like just on fire. It's probably been a good 12 to 15. That nigga's just been hot, scorching. And
I gotta be honest, man. As much as I love Alk, it be pissing me off, man, because how the fuck I ain't met Alchemist yet and I just got on the song. All these weak ass niggas, Alchemist be letting a lot of weak niggas get on records, bro. Alk, come on.
Yeah, for sure.
Hello, hi, Alk. Talk to me, man.
Hey, I've been on the nigga bumper for years too. I'm like, yo, bro, like you be letting. I don't want to say no names.
I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all know who you are, and y'all be getting on Alchemist beats and doing absolutely nothing with the motherfucker.
Doing nothing to them shits, and I'm like, nigga, if you don't give me a fucking, give me a 32, nigga, and let me go crazy, what are we talking about?
Put me on as a feature on one of these motherfuckers and let motherfuckers go, hey, yo, who was that? And then you're gonna go, yeah, okay, I should have did this before. I know.
That's the
nigga.
exact space you need to be in, nigga. That's the exact space you need to be in.
1,000%, bro.
If
Oh
you
my
put
God.
out an album with Alchemist, nigga, it's over.
It's over. It's over, man. I know it, but I don't need to know that shit. So Al, hit me up. Short ass nigga. Hit me up and let's
Yeah,
get
he
this
is.
shit popping.
That nigga's the third member of Mobb Deep, as small as that nigga is.
Man, when I met that nigga, I met him at the Grand Star. And he was DJing. And then like I went up to the booth to meet him. And obviously, you know that the booth upstairs is kind of tall. So I didn't realize until I went and stood on the booth and I went, oh shit. I was like, I'm a short nigga. Yeah, I was doing
Yeah. That was my experience with Mobb Deep. Rest in peace, P. I opened for them niggas at the old Key Club. So before the show, this nigga Planet Asia know them niggas. So he knows how much of a fan of I was of Mobb Deep. So that nigga's like, yo, come to the green room and shit. I want to introduce you to these niggas. So I walk in the green room, it's hella smoke in there. These niggas is grimy Queens niggas, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And then the smoke kind of dissipates. And P and Hav is so little, B. And I was like, and I was like, this is the shoot 'em up, bang bang shit. Like this is the shit we talking about. All right. But it was shocking at first, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas is legend. They my favorite two-man group of all time, so I ain't disrespecting Mobb Deep. I'm just saying. When I met them, who they were physically, it shocked me.
Nah, for sure. Because that's literally like when I met Alka, I was like, damn, no wonder he was squatting down on the first infantry cover. Nigga, this is the reason why right here. I get it now. Oh man,
I was a little dude. Everything good with moms?
Yeah. She had to fit some family shit, but it's like no bad shit, but it had to do something. She's like,
all right, cool. Just want to make sure everything is everything.
Shit threw me off for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, always good to hear that.
When she called back to back like that, I was like, what the? Don't we do that?
Oh yeah. If they call back to back, nigga, you gotta answer that.
Yeah,
I ain't mad at you.
I was like,
all right, so I gotta ask you a question, Randall.
Yeah, what's the question?
A company offers you $50 million to never speak to your closest friend again. No explanation allowed. Would you do it?
It's been real, nigga.
Thank you.
It's been real, nigga. What? Hold on. What you say?
This nigga said he's not doing it.
No.
Nigga said
I'm not doing that.
Hope say you take the
I'm not doing it. Even though that nigga Deadeye would be mad at me for not doing it.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing that.
Deadeye be like, nigga, I'm taking it, so you might as well take it.
No, that's the thing. He probably wouldn't take it. And he would be mad at me for not taking it, and I would be mad at him for not taking it, but I'm not taking that. It's deeper than rap. His kids are my god kids. My kids are his god kids. It's deeper than rap. What's the lowest amount you would take? Birdman hand rub.
To not speak, so it'd be war. I can't speak to war. That's what you're saying. Just
You can't call him. You can't tell him why. None of that shit. You just gotta block that nigga everywhere. Go on and live your life.
Well, he gonna see it, nigga. What?
That's why I said, like, eventually somehow he's gonna find out. Because even if I can't tell him, I might tell somebody else, and they gonna tell him. So they'll know.
Yeah, he'll know.
He got 50 million to never talk to you again. That nigga go, hey, shout out.
Yeah. Never talk to a nigga again. 20.
That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. I said 20.
Yeah, we be here all night. We been here tonight, Cam.
That's a fact. Yo, try. Have fun with your little friend or whatever. We gonna be on this yacht.
Y'all niggas ain't shit, dude.
I'm gonna name my yacht after the homie. But
let me explain something to you. If my nigga, if my nigga Walt stopped talking to me, it didn't stop talking to me, and I found out that he was offered $50 million to stop talking to me, nigga, I'm gonna stop talking to the nigga. I'm gonna stop talking to that nigga. Like, nah, man, nah, you made bad choices in life.
Yeah, I can't be around somebody who will make such a bad decision.
I can't trust you no more, nigga.
Your decision making is terrible.
Oh, man. I couldn't even fucking be friends with a nigga like that no more.
I can't trust you no more, nigga.
I can't hang out with a nigga that would turn down $50 million over such frivolous things.
I still love you, nigga. Like, I still got love for you, my nigga. Like we good. Like you know what I'm saying?
All right, Randall, how should a person's horrible character affect how you enjoy their art?
It should. Whoa. It should, but it shouldn't. It's a double-edged sword right there. It depends on how horrible the character is. There's.
So what's the line?
I think R. Kelly's the line for me.
Damn, you and this nigga Cam are brothers today. What happened, man?
Damn.
This nigga literally said what I said.
Y'all niggas went to a rally together? What happened, man?
Literally what I said. I was like, yo, man, well, like with R. Kelly.
Yeah, you
man,
niggas
like,
went to a rally together? You niggas been hanging out?
Oh, man.
When you start kidnapping underage black girls, I got a problem with it. I think that's where my fandom. Your
like
music ain't cool no more. I'm
like
okay.
That nigga was a general in the Congo, just snatching up kids.
Yeah, I'm okay.
General in the Congo is crazy.
Like I understand how crazy R. Kelly music is, right? But I have no interest in ever listening to it again. Like if it's on because somebody else plays it, I'm not the guy who breaks out and protests. But at the same time, I'm not playing that shit. Like I have no interest in it because that's so egregious. You fuck with kids and shit like that, yeah, man. I'm cool, man. I'm like, or I'll say another line I'll cross is Kanye is kind of is approaching that because when you say things that endanger people that look like me, you know what I'm saying? Then it's fuck you because you know what I'm saying. I don't think any form of racism is cool and acceptable. And if you're cool with racism, and you know I am. You saw the group chat on here the other day. Like I'm pulling no punches with no white no pink people these days. Respectfully, respectfully.
No, I feel that. All right. If your life had background music that people could hear, what genre would expose you the most?
Would expose me?
Uh-huh. Expose your thoughts, how you think, all that type of shit.
I want to say rap, but I think it'll be probably R&B.
You be dressing up like Jodeci nigga at the crib and just sliding through the kitchen.
Got that.
He said, "Yeah."
I like real music, man. You know what I'm saying?
You put on your Timberlands, man, and slide through the kitchen with Jodeci on.
I ain't doing that, but I might steal it. They solo like Martin did in his episode.
For sure, absolutely.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. All right. If two versions of you existed, the current you and the 18-year-old you, which one of you would be more disappointing in the other?
Say it again.
If two versions of you existed, the current version of you, so you right now, and the 18-year-old version of you, which one of you would be more disappointing in each other?
I'm disappointed at nigga right now. So shit, the chances you didn't take, nigga. What's wrong with you?
So you be more disappointed in him than he will be of you?
Yeah, nigga. You're the reason we're here. Nigga. You're the reason we're not in the
You're the reason I'm here. That might be the least accountable answer we've ever had on Purpose.
I'm here.
You're the reason I'm here, you bitch ass nigga. What's wrong with you?
I mean, at 18, 19 years old, one or two decisions different. You know, I'm different.
Oh, same here.
Yeah, like
Nah, for real.
That's facts. No, that's super facts. That nigga, that makes sense. What you saying makes perfect sense.
I take exactly the decision I would have made.
You went to college?
Oh, I did, but
you did go to college.
I would have tried not to play basketball. What I would have done is I would have went to Park Atlanta. When my boy Brian was trying to get me to come down there, he was like, "Man, they'll let you in, man," because I had the grades to do it. My dumb ass started playing, and I had a cup of coffee playing, but it wasn't worth it.
Where'd you go to hoop?
I was at Citrus for a little bit because I wanted to hoop, and then they ran out of money. College is expensive, even at junior college. It's expensive when when you out the house and you paying for yourself.
Absolutely.
I would have took my ass down to Park Atlanta and I would have became an attorney. Yeah, it's that nigga fault. I'll be a sports agent to this day.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely would have made my life would be way different than it is now.
Nigga's fault. I blame me, nigga.
As you think about it, yeah, fuck that little nigga, man.
Yeah, nigga. What are y'all talking about here?
I stopped hooping and chased a rap career. Fuck that nigga, man. Fuck was I doing? Nigga, I could have played overseas. Fuck that.
And get a good 10 years out of it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I could have had a Romel Beck kind of career. Play overseas a couple years. I don't think I was ever talented enough to play in the league, but I think I could have played overseas. I could have played in college and went overseas.
If you can get a check to play basketball, to play, you should.
Yeah, absolutely.
Play. It's a kid's game.
1,000%.
It's a kid's game.
That is a super fucking fact.
Ken, what you say? We off on that one?
Yeah, we didn't agree on that one.
Yeah.
I said he'd be looking at me like now, like, nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck happened?
I just look at it like it's your fault. I'm a product of you, nigga.
I learned it from watching you.
I'm a product of
that.
Don't get me wrong. We good, but we could be a whole lot better, nigga.
Yeah, no, there's definitely shit I didn't do at 18 that I knew I should have did. That I was just like, I was out here, bro. I was living life. You know what I mean?
And I have justification. He ain't never been my age, but I've been his age, so.
Bitch ass nigga, how you know what it's like to be my age? You know what it's like to be 40, but I know what it's like to be 18 and you fucking
I was barely growing a mustache at 18. I could barely grow a mustache, nigga. I was out here naked faced fighting against the world, nigga. Bagging groceries.
Yeah, 18, I was scrambling, nigga, trying to make life work. Trying to make shit crack. Nigga had a gang of fucking bills coming out of high school. Wasn't doing what I wanted to be doing and had to be a man real fucking fast.
Yeah, I definitely should have kept going to school. I dropped the ball there. 1,000%.
Me too. I definitely should have. I should have kept hooping. That's what I should have kept doing. That's where I fucked up. I think I was more talented than I gave myself credit.
That's it.
Yeah, man, that's it. All right, man. It's been Worst Take, fellas. I'll get these clips up.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace, y'all.
This fucking game is about winning and losing. Me, I don't fucking lose.